Hey gamers, so this is a compilation video of the collection videos that I've done recently this past January, which I worked really hard on. But anyway, if you want to skip to a particular section, check the description down below. But otherwise, let's just get right into the full video, shall we? So now that it's 2026, I figured it was now the perfect time for me to start remaking these collection type videos for my video game stuff, starting with my console collection as of 2026. So I'm going to be using the Xbox and PlayStation controllers to represent the console because I don't want to bring my whole console from my living room to here. So hopefully you guys don't mind too much. But anyway, let's start off by talking about my newest edition from last year that I got midway through, being the Switch 2. With the Switch 2, I got it in June of 2025, the launch month of the system, but I did not get it when it first came out. No. You see, I got it like around the 25th of the month, you know, when it came out on like the 5th. And the reason why I didn't get it initially was because I didn't have enough money at the time to get it, although I really did want it. So in order to make some money, I wanted to sell my Wii U, 3DS, my original Switch, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to GameStop, and I had like $300 or whatever, but I still needed like around $150 more to get it. I got specifically the Mario Kart World Bundle. Exact amount of money was like 300 at like 60 something I had, so I still needed a little bit of more money. So I took a little bit from me to kind of help convince my mom to like, okay, I'm gonna help pay for the rest of it. But even then, it still took a little bit to find the system because I could have gotten the system earlier, like say around the 10th, whatever. That's when I finally like around convinced my mom to like, hey, pay the rest. But then we couldn't find the system anywhere. It was hard to find. So I just kept looking to see, okay, which GameStop had these systems, because, you know, I got the store credit for being a pro member at GameStop, so I could only buy it at GameStop, the Switch 2. And it took a while. We eventually found it at a GameStop that's like pretty far away, relatively speaking. Like it wasn't like really nearby, but we found it, and I got the system. But I could only get the system by itself with Mario Kart World, you know, with the bundle. I could not get a Switch 2 Pro controller because that was like $85, and I could also not get a SD card. So that was like something where I couldn't afford too much besides the system. And also I got a screen protector. But besides that, it was nothing else I could afford. At least until much later. Now I finally own those things, so that's good. But I'm still happy I finally got it. Like again, very early on, the same month it launched, which is like something I've never really done before. Gotten a system like when it launched, basically. Not like the exact same day, but still close enough, right? And it's been a good time playing the Switch 2 in handheld mode. It looks amazing, like the games, even in dock mode, it's been a fun time playing it. And like the Joy-Cons are so much better than the Switch 1, and which I'll talk about more about the Joy-Cons, you know, the Pro Controller in my next video, talking about my controller collection. But overall, they're good. And yeah, I am very happy with the system that I got. I don't have any physical games right now. Like I mentioned, I got rid of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to help afford this. So I don't have any physical games at all for my system. I have a lot of digital games, thank God. But yeah, hopefully I get a physical game sometime soon. But I am so happy that I got the system very early on, because it's great. It's great. There's issues with it. Lots of people complain about the pricing for both the system and like the games, and I totally agree with like a lot of it. But still, I think it was worth it for me personally to get it, because I'm a big Nintendo fan and I wanted to play the newest games in like the highest possible quality. So yeah. Moving on to the Xbox. So the Xbox, I have a weird history with the Xbox. You see, I wanted to get this system Well, either this one or the PlayStation, but I was mostly focused on PlayStation. I wanted to get them for like a little while, for a couple of years since the next generation came out, in like 2020. But I obviously didn't have enough money, and also I was just a huge Nintendo fan, so I never really experienced like the other platforms before. But that didn't mean I wasn't interested. And so I decided to eventually, I had a huge Switch 1 game collection, which, I did a whole video on that like a few years ago. But I decided to get rid of like basically all of it to afford a PlayStation and then eventually an Xbox. And the Xbox I got kind of purely for the fact that it was like, I could have all the consoles finally, and I definitely do enjoy it. There's been some good games that I've been playing on Xbox, like Persona 3 Reload being on Game Pass, including the DLC, which was insane. The DLC was just like a perk you could claim with Game Pass. Like, I'm so surprised by that still. But we got games like Vampire Survivors, Brotato, and I recently just started playing Ball X Pit. And yeah, like, it's been really good, and like all of those are available on Game Pass. And I really do like Game Pass a lot. But in terms of the console itself, I don't know. I keep going back and forth if I should sell the Xbox, because even though Game Pass is great, those games that I mentioned are very cheap to get on other platforms. Brotato, it has DLC, and it's right now on sale, the game and the DLC, for like $7 under that. Vampire Survivors, is of course a cheap game under $5, is including on sale right now on PlayStation specifically, but the DLC is also like that. But even if it's not on sale, you could get all of it for like $20. So, and like Ball X Pit, is like usually $50, but it's also on sale right now for like $12 on the Switch. So yeah, I do like this console in many ways, but in some other ways, I feel like, should I really be keeping it? Because I feel like I could use that money to get, re-get some old games on my Switch 2, that I had on Switch 1, or get new games for Switch 2. Like, I was thinking about, like, maybe Donkey Kong Bonanza, or the Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Star Cross World, whatever, thing. But as of right now, I'm gonna keep it, but who knows, in like a few days or in a few weeks, months, whatever, I might decide, you know what, I don't want it anymore. But that's not to say I don't like a lot of the ideas Microsoft has, a lot of the ideas the Xbox has. Again, Game Pass is great, although they really tarnished it with like the price increases, like so many. Oh my god, like the $10 price increase to $30. Although luckily, I'm still paying for Game Pass. It's only $20 for me still, because I could find cards for it like on Amazon. So yeah, but I'm sure eventually those are gonna run out, right? So I guess we'll see, but for right now I'm keeping it. And by the way, I have an Xbox Series S. I forgot to mention that. I kind of wish I had an Xbox Series X for the physical games, but the Series S was the cheaper option. So yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. But anyway, now the last console that I have. Remember before I used to have a Wii U? Well, I mentioned, I sold it to afford a Switch 2. And of course I had a 3DS technically, but that was my brother's. But now, I have 3 consoles only. And the last one I'm going to talk about is the PlayStation 5, because I really do enjoy this console a lot. There's so much I love about it. It was my first experience with like the trophy achievement system, which Microsoft also has. But, I think trophies are in some ways better than achievements. Although, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because I think trophies give you more satisfaction, but achievements give you more purpose. Like, they actually can give you money, you could exchange, while trophies are just there for the looks. But I really, like, there's pros and cons to each, but I still really do enjoy the trophies, and like I enjoy the ecosystem of the PlayStation 5. I like how, because it is the most advanced system I have out of like the three, like I really enjoy the graphics, and they're really cool. And I don't know, I'm really happy with my purchase for the PS5. There was one time where I was considering maybe trading it in for that sweet store credit from GameStop, but that was only temporarily for like a split second, and that was when I was like playing Persona 3 Reload. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm pretty satisfied with my Xbox, which is why I keep saying I have like a back and forth relationship with this. But besides that, I never had like an idea of like getting rid of my PlayStation besides that one time, because it's just so fun. And I also bought in a lot of major games on here. On my Xbox, I haven't really bought in too much stuff, and even when I did, it was either DLC that's really cheap for, again, Vampire Survivors, or like really cheap games that are like under $10. Well, with PlayStation, I have bought in some major games like Astrobot for like $50, or Metaphor Fantasio for, again, $50. And like, I also prefer the subscription service. I know this is a hot take, but I really do think PS Plus Extra and Premium is better than Microsoft's offering for Game Pass. Even though Game Pass is great and all, like especially for the first party stuff, but I think overall, more consistently, PS Plus is better. So yeah, I'm really happy that I got the PlayStation 5. It was my first console that I experienced besides a Nintendo thing, like for the first time, really. I mean, I did technically play a little bit of an Xbox 360 at my cousin's house, but that was only for like, I don't know, 5 minutes for a Call of Duty game, and I didn't really care about it too much. But this was my first real experience, and I'm so happy. And I'm honestly happy as of right now with all of these consoles that I have. I'm happy I have all the big threes consoles. Like, in fact, you could friend me on all of them. My friend code is in the description down below. But I'm happy. Of course, again, my Xbox, I keep going back and forth if I should keep it or not. But right now, I'm keeping it. And, you know, it's just nice to have the ability to play any game I want, you know, no matter if it's like an exclusive. I mean, Xbox doesn't really have exclusive, but you know what I mean. Like if it's like it works best on a console, or if first launches on a console, I can play it there. Like the idea of it, even though it's probably likely I won't, because again, I'm poor. It took me a while to afford these things, but still, like, I like the idea. Today we're going to be going over my video game controller collection as of 2026. So, as you can see, I don't really have that many controllers, at least compared to what I used to have, like a few years ago, where I had a Wii U gamepad, I also had a Wii remote, and of course the Joy-Cons and the Switch 1 Pro controller. But now I only have 4, or technically I guess 5 if you want to count these two as separate, but I digress. Let's start off by going over the new controllers I have, with the Joy-Con 2. So with these controllers, I actually was using them the most when I first got the Switch 2. I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but I couldn't afford a Switch 2 right away, and when I did eventually get it later on in its launch month, I couldn't afford to get a Switch 2 Pro controller or even an SD card for like a few months. So I had to make do with what I had, which was this and Mario Kart World, because I got the Mario Kart World bundle. And that was basically it for like a couple months there. And I got used to the Joy-Cons. I like them. They're definitely way better than the Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Although, to be fair, I never really had a problem with the Switch 1 Joy-Cons either. I thought they were a little bit overhated, but these are still clearly superior. I mean, these buttons are more weighty, like they're bigger overall. The sticks have, I would say, a little bit more travel between them. They're not as like small as the Joy-Con 1 sticks were, but still they're not perfect, and I was looking forward to getting the Switch 2 Pro controller because I heard great things about it. But if you're like me and you can't afford the Switch 2 Pro controller, especially because this thing is like $100 now, like Jesus Christ, I totally recommend you try out the Switch 2 Joy-Cons for like a little while, since they are an improvement over the original Switch 1 Joy-Cons. In fact, I made a whole video talking about these Joy-Cons versus the Switch 2 Pro controller, and although I prefer the Pro controller, obviously, I mean, who doesn't? And I'll talk about why I prefer it in a bit. But just because I prefer it doesn't mean I don't think these are bad or anything. I think they're actually good, and like way better than the Switch 1 Joy-Cons, and I definitely think you should try them out, see how it feels to use them, because they're not bad to use once you get the hanging of it. And I haven't used them like this before, really. I used it for like a little bit when I was playing Mario Kart World, trying to unlock some characters. And I thought they were fine, but I definitely prefer using them in like the grip, which I don't have here at the moment, or just using them like a Wii remote and nunchuck. I think these fit the best for these Joy-Cons. But overall, I really like how versatile these are, just like the original Switch 1 Joy-Cons are, and they're better in every way, but that does not mean I like them that much, especially compared to the Switch 2 Pro controller, which is the other new controller I have. And this thing is amazing. I love this Pro controller. I love the fact that it has back buttons right here, if you guys can see. It might be hard to see this one, but that one you can clearly see. I like the two-tone design. The Joy-Cons also have a two-tone design, which I like, but I prefer the white, at least in some ways, compared to the colors. Though that doesn't mean I wouldn't like to see multiple colors for the Pro controller and the Joy-Cons. Come on, Nintendo, give me like a blue hecking tone Pro controller. That would be interesting. But anyway, I really do enjoy this Pro controller a lot. I'm happy I was finally able to afford it. I was able to get it with the YouTube money that I earn, because in case you don't know, I earn money on YouTube every couple of months. Like I have to get $100 before I could cash it out into my bank account, and I was able to do it for this one a couple months after I got the Switch 2 in June. So like, I don't know, I want to say around September time, I was able to get the Pro controller, and I definitely really do enjoy it. It makes playing games so much better, especially with the back buttons. Again, you can map these things to anything on an individual game-by-game basis, and that's honestly really cool. So like, I have it, for example, in Xenoblade X, I have this set to the sprint / scale transform button. I also have this set to like the pause button and something like Smash Bros. So yeah, I definitely think it's well worth the money, even though it is very expensive. I think it's worth getting. Try to save up a little bit for it. But if you can't afford it right away, like when you get a Switch 2, that's no problem, because again, I think the Joy-Cons work fine on their own, and you could get used to them for a little bit. But I definitely recommend eventually getting the Pro controller once you do have the funds, because it's just a great controller. I think it might be my favorite controller ever, which is insane because the Switch 1 Pro controller was already like my favorite controller ever, and they improved it so much more with this one. Like, how is that even possible, you know? But speaking of great controllers, let's talk about the PS5 controller, because I think this is my second favorite controller out of this lot, at least, and like honestly of what I've used in general, because this controller just feels amazing. I love the shape of it. The fact that the two sticks are right next to each other may seem a little bit weird at first. Of course, like coming from a Nintendo fan, because I know PlayStation has had the two sticks like this for like ever since the PlayStation 1. But like still, it's weird from coming from a Nintendo fanboy. but it works really well to have the 2 sticks, you know? And I really do, and I know I keep saying this a lot, and I'm gonna keep saying this a lot for these collection videos, but I really do enjoy it, you know, because of the fact that, like, I don't know, the economics. Also, I love the touchpad. Like, it can be used to do something like draw, or you can just be used as a button. I like the fact that it has a microphone, so you can speak. I wish the Switch 2 Pro Controller had a mic. It has a headphone jack down here. But anyways, I really like a lot of the tech in this, although there is one fault, and I guess that's the fault of also modern controllers in general, because I gotten joystick drift on the original DualSense controller that I had. You see, I had a white/black DualSense, you know, that came with my PS5 originally, and it got like stick drift like 2 years after me finally getting it. So I had to basically trade in the controller to GameStop and use extra money that I got from like my grandma, for example, to buy a new controller, that being this one, and it's worked great. But I hate the fact that it had to be replaced, and like you can't even replace like the thing like for a small fee or for free or anything at PlayStation. You have to basically buy a new controller to fix the stick drift, which is annoying. At least with the Switch 1, and I think it just kind of continues on with the Switch 2 at the very least right now, because there's only 6 months since the system came out, so no one's had it for a year. But at least for the Switch 1 Joy-Con drift, or even the stick drift for the Pro Controller, which I never experienced the original one on the Switch 1, you can send it into Nintendo either for free, or I think in some countries for like a small fee, and they will fix it for you. But in most places it was like free. And again, I think it's the same, at least right now, for the Switch 2, because it hasn't been a year. So you can send it in for free, but I haven't seen really any reports on, at least major reports on stick drift for these controllers for the Switch 2. So that's good. But the PS5 controller, yeah, I have seen reports and I experienced it myself. Luckily, it wasn't as much as I did experience Joy-Con drift on my original Switch 1. Like, I experienced that so much, including on the Switch Lite, which was insane. So hopefully, this is the end for the joystick drift issue that I've been having. It only happened once with the PlayStation. Thank God. I wish it didn't happen at all, but I digress. At least it only happened once, and it hasn't happened so far with the Switch 2 controller. So hopefully that doesn't happen at all this generation. Fingers crossed, I guess. But now, last but maybe least, no, but really last but not least, we have the Xbox controller, which I like this controller. I do. The only thing that I don't like about it is actually quite a few things, but the major thing that I don't like about it is the fact that it doesn't have motion controls. I wish that it had motion controls so I could easily play something like Fortnite, or even like just first-person shooters, which I don't really like in general. But when I do play them, I like to have motion aiming, and this controller lacks that for some reason, and I don't know why. The economics are great for the controller. Like, this is basically the tried and true design that Microsoft has been sticking with since technically the Xbox 360, though more directly the Xbox One. This is basically an Xbox One controller, and like it works really well, but I really wish they added more bells and whistles, just like they did with the Switch 2 Pro Controller, which has motion controls. It has a whole bunch of stuff, which is why it's so expensive. But also the PS5 controller, which is also has like the stuff like with the motion aiming. So I wish that was the thing. But another problem I have with this controller is the battery thing. Like, I really don't like the fact that it is not rechargeable. You have to buy a separate accessory for it to become rechargeable, and I think that's dumb. I think it should be, well, actually, I know some people say, oh, the batteries are actually better. How about having both? How about having batteries that also come with like a rechargeable thing so you can choose which one, but instead you have to buy a separate accessory for you to get the other option, So at least have both, because I don't like the batteries, but I do kind of like them at the same time in a weird way, because if the chargers break for one of these controllers, it's hard to replace. Well, with this one, it is easy to replace, but still, I want to have the option, a relatively affordable option, please. Oh my god. But overall, I still like this controller, though it's not my favorite controller. If I had to rank these controllers, I would say the Switch 2 Pro controller is the best one, followed by the PS5 controller, very close second, and then third would be the Xbox controller, and then fourth would be the Joy-Cons. And like you would think, because I was complimenting the Joy-Cons, that these would be my number 3, but no, this is clearly better just because of the economics, how it feels. But these are not bad at all, even though they're in last place. They're not bad. I totally recommend you guys play them. If you have a Switch 2 and you can't afford the Switch 2 Pro controller, try them out. But yeah, I wish this had way more features, because it's insane, because it's like almost the same price as like the PS5 controller, and it has way less features. Like, come on, give me more stuff to do with this. Give me motion aiming, please, Microsoft, Xbox. Like, they'll listen to me. So today we are going to be going over my video game merchandise collection, which in this video is going to be kind of like a mini house tour, because my collection is kind of like all over the place. We're going to be starting off with these knickknacks right here, these minifigures, as you will. It's been a while since I've done like a merchandise collection video in general. The last one was like a couple years ago, and I actually missed some things, although of course there are also stuff that I gained or lost, such as my Yoshi amiibo or posters. So anyway, let's just jump right into it. Starting off with again, these things right here, which most of these I got from GameStop, actually, specifically the Yoshis, and I believe the Shy Guy Goomba and the Cheep Cheep. They're all from Hecky GameStop. I believe the other ones are not from GameStop, although I'm not completely sure with the Mario wedding outfit and that Mario right there. But I know at least these other ones are from McDonald's. You see those carts, and Luigi right there, and then that Mario, he has Cappy, if you can kind of tell. I don't know, he's like behind holding up the wedding Mario. But yeah, but they're all from McDonald's. They were like promotions for like either the Mario movie or for something else related to Mario, like Mario Odyssey, for example. Also, if you can see in the background, you have my remaining physical video game collection, which I'm not gonna go over them because I've gone over them a couple times now, but I'll just put it in this video, because why not, just to have it be full, complete, everything that I have merchandise wise. I mean, that counts as like a merchandise thing, right? But now let's move on to this big Yoshi here, which I've had for like a little while now. And the funny thing about this Yoshi is just the fact that, let me close this, it's just the fact that I wanted to get a big Yoshi yarn amiibo. In case you don't know, there's like Yoshi yarn amiibos, which I had one before. But there was a big Yoshi amiibo. Here you can see his face. But I wanted that one, but like my mom couldn't find it. So what she decided to do was just buy this Yoshi Plus thing, which is also like a backpack. It doubles as a backpack. So that's nice of her, even though I wish it was the actual Yoshi yarn amiibo. Hey, this is better than nothing, right? Now moving on over here, we got a new addition to my collection, which is from a few months ago that my grandma got me. We got this abomination, Luigi, or Luiario, however you want to call him. You see, this is what looks like Luigi, but then he has like the face and of course the M for Mario, which is very strange. My grandma found this like at a some sort of shop or something, and she thought it looked weird and cool. So she's like, okay, I'll get it for me. So yeah, I mean, this is just a weird looking abomination thing, but I appreciate my grandma for getting it. It's a keychain, so yeah. It looks very weird. Like, what do you even call that thing? We also have here a photograph of Mario and Peach, Toad, and Luigi, and a star. Which is not actually mine. It's actually more so my mom's. My mom got this for herself. Of course, she likes Mario as well, not to the extent that I do, but like, she likes Mario, especially because it reminds her of her stepdad or my step-grandpa, I guess. So yeah, overall, this is a cool, like, picture frame thing, but it's not mine. My mom has it, like, next to her bed. I just have it borrowed just to show it off in this video here. But let me put that to the side for now. And now let me show you guys my shirts that I literally forgot to show off before for the last merchandise video. So we have a few here. Okay, we got this one. It's a Super Mario with Waluigi, Wario, Luigi, and Mario. I think that's a cool one. We also have one, where is it? It's like, it's like right next to it, I believe. Actually, I think I passed it. Oh yeah, here we go. We got a game over thing for Mario 1, it looks like, which I think is cool. And there's another one that I have. I might have to cut this out to properly show it. Okay, I remembered where it was. It was this one right here. Super Mario again with Bowser and the gang. We got enemies here. And I couldn't find any more Mario shirts. I think that's it, although I could be wrong, because I feel like I remember like a red shirt I had that was Mario themed, but I don't know where it is. My mom says that all the shirts I've had are up here, so maybe I missed something, so if I did, I apologize. We also have, I mean, this counts as merchandise too, right? I don't know. My boxes for the controllers, I've got it for the Switch 2 Pro controller, and of course the PS5 controller. Now going back up, oh my god, you can see I have posters here, which I think I had in the last video, in the last merchandise video, but I literally didn't show them off because I'm dumb. So we got this one. They're both for the Mario movie, which my mom got them around the time the movie was coming out, because they were very cheap. I would like to get a Mario Galaxy poster because I love Galaxy, and like, I think that makes more sense for it to be in my room. But these Mario posters are still cool. And real quick, I'll show you guys my boxes for we got the PS5 box and the Xbox box. I get it. We also have the Switch 2 box right here. Also, let me close this. We have a Mario thing right there, which is clearly for Mario Galaxy. I don't remember exactly when I got this. I feel like I got it around the same time that I got a lot of plushies, which I'll show off in a little bit. But I believe I got it around the same time, but I'm not completely sure. But again, it's clearly Mario Galaxy related, and I love that because Galaxy is my favorite, like, Mario game, I think. And it's just one of my favorite games in general. But now let me show you guys the plushies. And also, another thing I forgot to show off last time. Oh, actually, before I forget, we have boxes here that I saved from getting new Joy-Cons, because my previous Joy-Cons had stick drift on the Switch 1. And also the Switch 2 Pro controller. I thought that over there was the Switch 2 Pro controller, but then I saw, oh wait, that's the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. But this is the second one, so I apologize for that. And I just wanted to show off these boxes because I mean, where else am I gonna show them? I mean, I showed off the controllers basically already in the last collection video, but I figured I'll show off the boxes because why not? I do have some other stuff that I want to show off, but I'll save that for the accessories video. Hahaha. I'm gonna make you guys wait, you know what I mean? But anyway, let me show you guys the actual plusies that I was meaning to show you. Okay, here we are, the plusies. Yes, I have a lot of Mario stuff. And there's one Luigi, one lone Luigi back there. But this is all mine, and I got them over time when I was really young to kind of basically tease my grandma by putting them there every time she would pop up, like for Christmas or for a holiday or something. I put them in like her chair where she would sit, and it was like a funny meme thing. It was like a prank, if you could say that, in like a kid version. But yeah, here we are, all these plusies. I don't know why they're not in my room. They're in my brother's room right here, but I guess maybe because there's not enough space over there in my room. But now, one last thing I want to show you guys is my toothbrush, because hang on. I have a Yoshi toothbrush right here. I got this one a while ago. Sprint brush or spin brush, that's how you say it. It used to have batteries and work like electrical toothbrush, but now it doesn't. I have to use it like a old-fashioned toothbrush. But yeah, I think that is actually it for my collection. I could be wrong, but I think I covered everything. So today we are going to be going over my video game accessory collection, which I did a video a few years ago going over, but I didn't go over some that I completely forgot about. So we're going to be starting off here in my living room area upstairs with a shoe. You can see this is an accessory because I use it every day for basically videos or live streams, specifically the gameplay videos and a lot of the browsing videos, but you know, there's some other ones I do that involve this shoe. Yes, I have a holder, but it's technically just this. I don't have an official holder, so yeah, I just make do with what I got. Anyway, next up here we got the Switch 2 handle, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's actually officially called, but I found out because of the Switch 2 welcome tour that it can actually stand up, so it looks a little bit nicer standing up. But I used this one a lot when I didn't have a Switch 2 Pro controller, and I was able to make do with what I had. Again, just like with the shoe here, you gotta do what you can with what you got, and I did it with this. And I thought it worked pretty well, all things considered, although I do recommend you guys get a Switch 2 Pro controller. Like I mentioned, my console and controller collection videos. But yeah, we also have here the straps, which I didn't show off the straps last time for the Switch 1, and that's because they were in my box for the Switch 1. I never took them out. I took them out for this one. One, because apparently they help for mouse mode for the Switch 2 Joy-Cons, and specifically makes like a mini game easier in the Switch 2 Welcome Tour. I've been playing that game a lot, by the way. It's actually been pretty good, that game. It's $10, so yeah. But anyway, apparently these make this easier, so I figured why not get them out. And plus, they kind of like go nice with like the whole setup here. So yeah, haven't used them yet, but I do plan to at some point. Okay, now here we have a USB stick, two of them to be exact. I used these originally for my Wii U when I had it. Of course, I sold my Wii U to get a Switch 2, but I used it to put games, like to, you know, save games, because that was the main format for it. But now I can use it for the Xbox too. I could also store games, right? But I could also use it to load up stuff for the dev mode thing. So yeah, I don't have it plugged in right now. In fact, I'm not using dev mode right for the Xbox Series S, But whenever I do want to use it, I would have to put this because it has, you know, games I could install. So yeah, and if you can see here, I also have an SD card. The original one I have for the Switch 1, that's 256 gigabytes, I believe. So yeah, this one doesn't work, sadly, for the Switch 2. Well, it kind of does because you can put it in when you're like transferring over your like videos or whatever, your screenshots, but otherwise it does not work. But yeah, I just have it here. Maybe my brother will get use of it later on. We also have here I believe this is like some sort of converter or something. I never really used that. In fact, I have another converter that I'll show you guys in a bit. But I think that's for your PC to move files to. I don't know. I don't really know that much about computers. There's also my old Wii U stylus there. And also, I don't have it here right now. And that's because it's technically not mine anymore. But I used to have for my Switch 1, I used to have an Ethernet cable thing. But I gave it to my brother so he can use it for his laptop or his computer or whatever he wants to use it for. I still see it, but like I don't use it anymore because the Switch 2 has a built-in Ethernet cable, so yay, good job for that. And lastly, for this room here, we have I don't know if you guys can see it. I can't even see it. But back here there is a SSD hard drive. I think that's what it's called. 1 terabyte for my PS5. I got it for like, it was like $100. But I was able to get it because it saves a lot of games. It stores a lot of games without me having to delete them off from my PS5. I'm not gonna get it because, again, it's back there somewhere though, and I don't want to mess it up. Also, before I forget, let me show you guys my TV here, which this counts as an accessory too, right? I mean, I play games on this constantly, but let me show you guys what this TV is. Here's all the information about it. Let me scroll down. Is that it? Okay. It looks like I could scroll down even more, but no. But yeah, I have the model number UN58 and whatever. So yeah, but anyway, I think that's it for this room for real now. Let's move on to my bedroom over there. Oh, also while I'm here, I forgot to show off this for yesterday's collection video on my merchandise. My Mario Maker 2 lunchbox that features Mario and Luigi. So I apologize for forgetting to put that in the video yesterday. But in case you don't know, I make these collection videos into one big compilation video when I'm done with them. So technically it will still be in the final product, you know, in the final compilation video, this thing. But yeah, I apologize for not being in the video yesterday. But let's go over my stuff that I have here. With some of it I got from my brother's room because my mom put them there. That being an extra Wii sensor bar. In case you don't know, again, I mentioned this like a couple of times already in these videos. I sold my Wii U even in this video, but I still had extra accessories that I had for the system. Like I got an extra Wii sensor bar because we couldn't find my original Wii sensor bar for a while. Eventually we did find it. So yeah, we have this one here, and we also have here two Wii wheels. Let's go. One has a heart. This was my mom's. She wanted the one with the heart, so she put a sticker. And then yeah, we got mine here. Of course, I don't have any Wii remotes anymore, so these are kind of just hunks of plastic. I don't know what to do with them. They're just kind of here. So yeah, rip. But now let me show you guys here. We got this, my Switch 1, or I guess it could also hold Switch 2 games, and I don't have any games in here right now. Let me show you guys. I wish I did. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so sad, no games. But that's because I sold all the games to afford like a PlayStation and Xbox console. But I still have this. I used to have an extra one, but I took it to GameStop and they accepted it. I don't know if they even gave me any store credit for it, but I didn't need like two or whatever. I just needed one. So Yeah, let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, this is the other adapter I mentioned before, that I got for my Switch 2 SD card, which I forgot to also show off my Switch 2 SD card, but again, it's just on my Switch system. It's a 256 gigabyte one. I actually got the SD card for a very cheap price. It was like, I don't know, like $20 or something. I forgot how much it was exactly, but it was very cheap. Even though storage has been getting expensive recently, I got a good deal off of it because it was on sale at GameStop, and then I could use the points I had saved. But yeah, this was included, and I don't really know what to do with it, so rip. Now we also have here a 3DS slash DS game, case. We have here, I think, is it just one game? It's called, oh yeah, the Sorcerers of, what's it called? The Sorcerer's Apprentice, yeah. But that's the only game on here. The other games are in the, right there in the back. If you can see it, let me zoom in. Ooh, you can see the games, but yeah, the other games are in their cases, but not this one because this one did not come with a case. But I think that might actually be. Oh wait, no, that's not it, because we also have my Switch 2 carrying case that I also got from GameStop here. It kind of looks like a Wii U gamepad, doesn't it? But let me open it for you guys. This has like two zippers and also a handle. But let me show you guys here. I think it also comes with like cases as well to put your games. So, oh yeah, we got, okay, no, we have a thing here where you can put your games, like store them. There's also, I guess you could put like a charger in here. But yeah, this is where you put the Switch 2, then you put the games. I don't really use this. I taken out the Switch 2 a couple of times, but I never really put it like stored it like snugly. I just put it on top of these straps. Was probably not a great idea. But it's my case. I could do whatever I want, and I guess this is to secure it even more so. But again, I just put it on top. I kind of wanted a Mario Kart World carrying case, but this one is a hard cover, and I like that. I like the hardcover. And before I forget to mention this, I also have another carrying case for a Switch Lite. I don't have a Switch Lite anymore, obviously, because I sold out a while ago. But my mom still has is a Zelda carrying case for the Switch Lite because she thought it looked cool. So yeah, but I don't know where that is exactly. It's somewhere downstairs, but I think for real that is it for everything I have. At least I think I sold off everything. Like I sold off the Mario Maker 2 lunchbox. Maybe I forgot a thing or two. But overall, this is most of the stuff. So today we are going to be going over my digital Xbox Series S collection, which includes 40 games plus 15 apps. I guess I'll go over these briefly as well. Now, I should say that this is going to be kind of an incomplete collection video in that if you look at my store here, I have almost $5 I'm going to be able to spend. I'm like close to getting another $1.25, and if so, I'm going to be using that money to get a game on my wish list, probably GTA 4 or maybe Rayman 3 when it goes on sale. But so yeah, just add one of those two games to this collection video. But otherwise, this is my complete collection for the Xbox console as of 2026. So yeah, let's just start going over them, shall we? So starting things off here, we got Ball X Pit, which is a game I've been recently played. Let me show you guys. I played it for 3 hours and 33 minutes already. In fact, I did a live stream when I played this game. As of me recording this video today, and yeah, it's been pretty good. I've been really enjoying this game, so much so, I mentioned this before in other collection videos, but should I sell my Xbox, should I not? But if I do, I definitely want to re-get this game, but even then, I'm like, do I want to just get it on my Switch 2, because I know it runs like at 90 frames a second, and also, it's portable. So yeah, that's the thing I consider it. But like overall, this game is great. I don't know why it took me so long to play it, but I'm glad I started to play it now. In fact, fun fact, I started playing it because I wanted to. Again, I mentioned I'm close to getting like $1.25 on the Microsoft Store, and that's because you can earn points by playing games at Game Pass. Like if you play like 4 games a month and then 8 games, you get points. For example, right here. So yeah, I was like, okay, I need a new game. So I figured I'll download this one because I heard good things about it. But yeah, it's been good, been fun. Next up we got Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which I have not played. I have all the rare replay games downloaded, like even if they're part of like a separate app, I have them all downloaded. Before I did it, but now I do because I figured why not just have them all here, so I can easily swap between them in within the app, the Exo Rare Replay app, or I could just open them like directly like from the Xbox, but yeah, I haven't played it yet. Now, Banjo-Kazooie 1 I have played, or I guess Banjo-Kazooie because there's no Banjo-Kazooie 2, it's Banjo-Tooie. Anyway, I have played a bit of, how long have I played? Oh, does it not say? Okay, does it say here? I believe it was for like less than like 2 hours or something. I need to continue this game. I did play it for like 3 hours on my Switch, because it was added to the Switch Online service, but I'm still, I think, a little bit behind playing this game on the Xbox, but I definitely want to continue playing it. I mean, it has widescreen, which the original game on the Switch doesn't have, so I appreciate that, and plus it has achievements, so yeah, I definitely want to continue it, but just not now, but maybe someday. Maybe that's why I should keep my Xbox, I mean, then again, I also played it on Switch, so I don't know. Anyway, next up we got Banjo-Tooie, which I have not played, because I want to continue playing and then eventually finish Banjo-Kazooie. So yeah, I have not played this game yet, but I want to. I know this is kind of slightly controversial in terms of like, it's better and bigger in some ways, but it's also worse in many other ways. So I guess we'll see when I get to it eventually. It's also on the Switch Online service, so if I don't continue Banjo-Kazooie on the Xbox, I can always go on the Switch 2 and then continue Banjo-Tooie. I think I'll be fine skipping Nuts and Bolts. Next up we got Brotato, which is a great game. It's very cheap, like it's like $5 and then the DLC is like $3 or something like that. Of course, it also goes on sale. Ball Expert also went on sale recently. And let me show you guys here. I played this game for, well, it doesn't say, how much is that? Like 3 days, 5 hours, 24 minutes. So, 77 hours, I guess, I played this game. And yeah, it's a great game. It's very, very fun. So much so I'm like, should I also get this on my Switch 2? It doesn't carry over my save data. It's like Box Pit that doesn't carry over my save data. Some games do, but not these ones. But still, I think it would be kind of fun to play it in like handheld mode on the Switch 2. But for now, I have it on the Xbox, and it's been pretty good. It's my go-to game to play, like just casually, while I'm like watching videos or whatever. So yeah, I totally recommend it for you guys to check out. Now we got Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which I played for 10 hours, and this game is pretty good. I like it. I definitely see why I won Game of the Year in many cases, but I haven't gotten too far into it. And to be honest, besides the first few hours, which was like very insane, where it made me cry, like the game made me cry within like the first like 2 or 3 hours of it, which has never happened before. Even like for something like Persona or Xenoblade, which I love, like this never happened before. But besides that, I've been enjoying the game, but like nothing has really like hit home as much as it did the very beginning. But I know some light spoilers, and apparently some things do get crazy later on in the game. So, I'm curious to see where it goes. So yeah, I just need to continue playing it. Next up, we got Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time, which it sure is about time because I played this game for 2 hours and 49 minutes. I realized I never did this before my other collection videos, going over like the time I played them. So yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I remembered to do that now instead of the other Xbox collection videos. Anyway, I've been playing this game because again, it's part of the 8 games to play a month, but also I was just curious about playing this game again because I last played it on the Switch One. But I had to sell it to afford an Xbox or PlayStation. I had to buy both, But like I had to sell a lot of my games physically to afford these consoles. So it was nice to be able to play this game again, especially because it was added to Game Pass somewhat more recently. So yeah, it's been good. I think it might be my favorite Crash Bandicoot game. So yeah. Now, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy I played for 5 hours, and I only been playing the first game, and I also had it on the Switch One, where I beat all the games on Switch One, not on Xbox. I am still in the first game, and man, is that first game hard. The fourth game I only got like partway through on the Switch, so yeah, I figured why not play both of these games, concurrently because I already played all of these games before. I just never finished Crash 4. But anyway, Crash 1, yeah, it's really hard. I've been stuck on like several levels for like so many minutes, almost an hour each for like 2 levels in particular. Oh my god. But overall, it's still a good game, and I'm glad it's on Game Pass and that it's remade, from the original games. Now we got Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, which I also enjoy. It's a good kart racer. I played it for 4 hours and 3 minutes. Pretty fun. I also kind of had this on Switch. I never owned it, but I did play it when it was available as like a free 1 week trial thing that the Switch Online users can partake in sometimes. I played the game there, and it was pretty good, but I never owned it until now, except I still don't own it. But you know what I mean, I can play it now more easily, especially because it's on Game Pass and it won't leave because it's an Activision Blizzard game. So yeah. Next up we got Forza, which it says I played for 5 hours. I'm pretty sure this counts me and my brother as the same thing, because my brother has definitely played this game way more than me. I only played it for like I don't know, 30 minutes or something, less than an hour, that's for sure. And I like this game, but I haven't played it recently. But my brother definitely likes it way more than me. But again, I don't know why it's like counting. Like I'm pretty sure again as both of us combined. But I'm glad I have it, and it's been fun. Now this game I got more recently because it was on sale, Gargoyles Remastered. I know I've heard some mixed things about this game. It's like it has one game, but like a few versions of it, and like it's not a great game, but I was interested in it because it's a Disney game and I like Disney stuff, so I figured why not get it. It was only like, I don't know, under like $10, maybe even $5. I don't remember exactly. But I have not played it yet, but I'm glad I own it at least, Now, Gears of War Reloaded. I played this game for almost 2 hours now, and this is the third time I've played this game because I played the original Xbox 360 version without realizing that Gears of War Ultimate Edition was a thing. Then I played Ultimate Edition, which was a remaster, and then I played this game because they announced that it was going to be like basically a remake or another remaster. I don't know what you call this, but basically another version of Gears of War Ultimate, because it was coming out on PlayStation, but they also put it out on Xbox for some reason. I don't know why not just like bring over Ultimate Edition and put a frame rate boost. But I digress. I was like, okay, fine, I'll play it again for a third time. And actually, this is the furthest I've gotten in this game. 2 hours is the furthest I've gotten. Because before I've only gotten to like an hour. So, I mean, I made more progress. But hopefully, there's no more hecking Gears of War 1 remakes or remasters. Please, Microsoft, I'm tired of it. Now, GoldenEye 007, I played for less than an hour, and I liked it. I liked what I played of it. I started playing it on the Xbox because it has like the controls already mapped to like a modern style. Unlike on the Switch where you have to like remap everything and it's annoying. So I figured why not just play it here because it's already done for me. You know, it's already um, set up to be a modern, like I guess, first-person shooter. And yeah, I haven't played too much of it, but I definitely want to continue it because it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Now the Halo Master Chief Collection, I played for 3 hours and 20 minutes, and that's only the first game. And I don't know. I have a rocky history with this game because I really didn't care about it when I first played it, when I first got my Xbox. But that's probably because of the fact that I had a zoom button to like a trigger. I mapped it to that, and like it wouldn't allow me to like progress really the game because of the zoom button. So I had to disable that zoom thing, and then I was finally able to progress in Halo 1. And yeah, I still didn't really care about it, but at least I got to play the game more. But then I played it again a little bit more recently, and I'm like, okay, it's good, but I haven't continued it. And also the fact that they announced the Halo 1 remake is like annoying because I feel like if they could easily just bring this over to like PS5 and like the Switch 2, but no, they want to make a remake, unnecessary remake again, just like Gears of War, and like bring it over to like other consoles. I feel like that's kind of like a waste, but I digress. You know, Microsoft's a big company. What do I know, right? Next up, we got Hi-Fi Rush, which I played for 4 hours and 46 minutes, which is a great game that I actually kind of forgot about that I could play for the 8 games. I might actually do that later on then. Play it like later today, or I guess tomorrow the morning. Play for the 8 games. Anyway, this game was great. I haven't played it more recently, but I definitely want to, especially I think after I'm done making this video for tomorrow. But yeah, this game is really good. I love the style of it. It's a shame that it never got brought over to like the Switch or Switch 2. Maybe there's still a chance for it because there were like data mine files of like a Switch shirt along with like a PlayStation shirt. So that would be cool. But overall, that it's still cool to see this game hacking. Still being like pretty decently, like I don't know, popular. People still talk about it, like they like it a lot. So yeah. Next up we got Jetpack Refueled, which I have not played because it's part of the Rare Replay. I just have it downloaded, along with Cameo. How do you say that? I have not played, sadly, so I can't really say too much on these games. Now, Kingdom Come Deliverance, I have played a little bit of, 2 hours. I believe these 2 hours are only from a stream I did where I first played this game, and that's it. I have not continued it. But I definitely liked what I played of it. It was only like $4. I only got it for $4. Like, that's insane for this game. It was like $3.99 more specifically. But I definitely want to continue it. There were rumors that there was going to be like a next-gen update for this game. Hopefully that's a free update because I don't want to pay for it because I'm a cheapskate. But yeah, I realized I have one achievement that says I have 0%. That's interesting. But yeah, I definitely want to continue it. Now Minecraft, I have not played on this console, but I have played it before on my Switch 1, and it was good. I liked it, but I didn't really continue playing it too much. It was more so my brother's game that he played. I played it like once with him and like sometimes on my own, but overall I don't know, Minecraft, I don't know if it's for me, but I mean, I would be willing to give it another chance. Now, Minecraft Dungeons, on the other hand, I have played for like 30 minutes, and I think it's actually pretty good. I like what I played of it, and I kind of want to continue playing it, you know? This is another game I could play for the 8 games, you know, a month thing for Game Pass. And I'm definitely considering, you know, it because, like, I really had a good time playing it. Okay, next up we got Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, which I played for 2 hours and 46 minutes, which I also been playing this game for more recently because of the Game Pass thing, 8 games a month or whatever. I'm going to be bringing that up a lot, but like, it's true that I play these games just to get more value out of Game Pass, especially recently because I'm like, should I sell my Xbox right now? Anyway, this game is pretty good. It's like Smash Bros. With Nickelodeon characters, and I really like that. My favorite character so far has been Aang. I've also played as Danny Phantom, but I think Aang might be my favorite character in this game. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it, and it's been pretty cool going over the story mode for this game. It's like a roguelike or roguelite. What's the difference? I don't remember. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. Now, Pac-Man Museum Plus, I played for 3 hours and 30 minutes almost. And this game, oh, I could get this for 99 cents. Let's go. I'm probably not going to. But anyway, I played this game first when it was available on Game Pass, but then it got removed from Game Pass. And then I'm like, you know what? I want to buy it eventually again, and I did. It was on sale for like $10, so I figured, why not? Let's pick it up. And yeah, I'm happy I got this game again because I mean I know I've heard criticisms for this collection because the input lag or blah 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 this and this, but I just don't really notice that much. In fact, I like it, so you know whatever, I don't care. It's fun for me, and I'm glad I own it again. Perfect Dark, I have not played. Perfect Dark, I have not played along with Perfect Dark Zero. I think once I do start playing these games, I will play Perfect Dark Zero first because it's a prequel, and you know it's not the best compared to the first game, but I think it will be better than playing the prequel later and be like, oh my god, this is way worse than the first game. You know, I think it would be better to play the prequel first. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Now, Power Wash Simulator 2, I have not played yet. I have it downloaded, and because it's available on Game Pass, I figured I would use it as another game for like the 8 games a month thing. But the thing is, I was like looking at the PlayStation or even the Switch 2 versions because of motion controls, but then I found out that those versions don't even have motion controls, at least not yet. Hopefully they add motion controls because I love motion controls for Power Wash Simulator 1 on my PlayStation. It was a monthly game, and I didn't realize there were motion controls until like playing it for like an hour. But once I did, man, I can't go back to no motion controls. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to start playing this game on Xbox because it doesn't have motion controls, and I feel like they'll eventually add them. But when they do, it will obviously be on PlayStation and Switch too, because the Xbox doesn't have motion controls for some dumb reason. But hopefully hopefully they add it because I think that's a big improvement because without having it, if that makes sense. Anyway, we got Rare Replay here, which I played for. Why does it say I played for 0 hours and 0 minutes? I don't know. It says clearly, look at the achievements I have. I don't know why it says that, but anyway, this game was actually a compilation of multiple games, and I really like it. I wish this collection was available on like the Switch 2, PlayStation. That would be cool. But even then, it's still nice to see on Xbox. You know, it's like one of the few, I guess, quote unquote exclusives that Microsoft still has for Xbox. Am I right? Along with, I guess, Tell Me Why, which is a great game made by the Life is Strange people. But yeah, I really like all the games that I play. I haven't played all of them within the collection, but I played a decent chunk of them, and I really like what I played. So yeah, but I don't really have much to say besides going into the games themselves and like say, oh yeah, I remember this one, but I don't want to do that. Now, Rayman Origins, I have played the Origins levels in Rayman Legends, but I have not played Rayman Origins itself. And even then, I have not played that many of the levels in Rayman Legends. But I definitely want to. I got this game for like cheap. It was like $5, so I definitely want to start it. But I haven't. I haven't played it yet, so apologies. We also have Retro Classics, which I have not played yet. This is another classic. I believe this is classic Activision games from like the arcade. I think this will also be another good thing to use the Game Pass, 8 games thing. Although I believe this is all like cloud streaming, like these are not native games, which is kind of weird. Why not? Like you'd think this would be easy to like natively port because they're like probably be like megabytes or something, right? But I digress. Next up we got Roblox here, which I have not played this game. This is my brother's. It says that he's played for 9 hours and 47 minutes. This game I've seen him play. When we did a few streams, like I seen him play the game. It's like multiple games in one. You can create your own stuff, and it seems kind of interesting. But I just never played it myself, so I don't really have much to say about it. So yeah. Anyway, Skate 3 doesn't show me the playtime. That's sad. But I played this game and it's pretty fun. I like Skate 3. It's pretty good. I haven't played it more recently, to be honest, but I definitely want to. The problem is that it's counted as an EA Play game. I wish it was counted like as a Game Pass game. Of course, I keep talking about the 8-month thing, but that's because I'm going to be doing that from now on, where I play like 8 Game Pass games at the beginning of the month, and then I'll play whatever I want for like after the day is done, or after those 8 days are done. You know what I mean? But yeah, I still wish it was counted as a Game Pass game, but it's good. It's good still. Now, Sonic Adventure I have not played yet, but I want to. I also have Sonic Adventure 2. I believe I have also the DLC for this game. I want to play these games, but I just haven't played them yet. I believe I got them on sale for like $10, or maybe they were already $10, and they don't go on sale. I don't remember. I think they might just be $10 outright. But I got them, and yeah, I want to check them out, but I haven't. Now, Sonic Unleashed, I have actually played, so it doesn't show me the thing again. But I played, I believe, for like a few hours, and I like this game. It gets a lot of hate because of the werehog sections, but I like the werehog sections. Of course, I like the classic Sonic style too, but I don't hate the werehog at all like other people do. But then again, I'm a weird Sonic guy. I like Sonic, but I'm not like a big fan of the franchise like maybe other people. So color me weird, whatever. Anyway, next up we got Space Invaders Infinite Genie, or IG. This game I know I played for like 2 or 3 hours, but it doesn't tell me. I wish it told me. Why do these games not tell me like how much I played? But this game is really cool. I got it for free actually. It was part of for free with Game Pass. Like not like Game Pass like, oh, you can download it and it's free there. No. This was like actually free with Game Pass. But besides that, it also goes on sale very often. But if you don't get it on sale, it's like $10. And it's a really good game, really fun. I really like it a lot, and I like the music in it. I totally recommend you guys check out this game if you haven't already. Again, it goes for sale, very cheap, or you could just get it for free. It's been on free with Game Pass for like a few times, I know. I only picked it up more recently, so yeah. Next up we got Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which I played for 12 hours and 58 minutes. Also, dang, $11 for this game? That's crazy. But yeah, this game is pretty good. I need to continue it because I really enjoyed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and I need to finish this game. The continuation of the story. But I just haven't yet. I don't know why, but I want to. I want to. And now we're getting to the last few games here. We got Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, which I played for an hour and 18 minutes. It was like on sale for like $5, and I kind of, I'm kind of happy I got it. But at the same time, it was available on PS Plus. Was it a monthly game or just an extra premium game? I don't remember, but it was available on PS Plus, and I'm like, man, I could have gotten it for free. I know I spent only $5, but like still. But I digress. Still, I think this game, I've only played a little bit of it, but I think it gets a little bit too much hate, especially for the price. Don't get it for like, it was like $100 originally, like for like the digital deluxe edition, right? Don't pay for it that much, but overall for like $5 or for free with PS Plus, I think it's good. It's fine at least. Okay, now we got Toy Story 3, which is the Xbox 360 version of the game, obviously, because it says right there. But this version of the game includes the toy box, I believe. And I do also have this game on PS Plus, but that's like the PSP version of Toy Story 3, which does not include the toy box. I think it could still be fun, but I know people care about Toy Story 3 because of the game, because of the toy box. So I wanted to pick this up, especially because it was like on sale again, I think for like $5. I've gotten like most of these games on sale for like $5, maybe some $10 here and there. But yeah, I haven't played it yet. Next up, we got Vampire Survivors, which I played for 5 days, 7 hours, and 25 minutes. How long is that? 24, 48, 72, 96, 112? Is that 112 hours? Oh, plus 7, 119 hours, I guess. But I have all the achievements in this game, and yeah, it's a great game. I totally recommend you guys check it out. It's very cheap, only $5, and it goes on sale like a decent amount too. There's also DLC, but that's also very cheap. I love Vampire Survivors. It's a great game. So much so, I'm like, again, do I want to get it on Switch 2? Because this one actually does have cross saves available, so I can continue my progress on the Switch 2, or if I get it on like PlayStation, I can also continue it there. Like the trophies also transfer over. So yeah, man, this game is great. I totally recommend it. Now, last but not least, we got the Viva Pinata games, which I have not played. Viva Pinata 1 and Viva Pinata, what's it called? Trouble in Paradise. I don't really have much to say about them because, again, I have not played yet. Also, I don't even know what the strategy would be to, I guess maybe start off with the first game. But I don't know what's the strategy to play these games, like what order to. But now, let's check out the apps real quick. We have Apple Music, which I don't use. It's my brother installed it. We also have captures where you can see your captures. I'm not going to click on these because I think they actually just straight up open the applications. We have Events Beta, which I think that's like to do with like if you're like part of a community like Fortnite, it tells you like, hey, there's a competitive thing going on there. Friends and community, I don't know. Now this I have downloaded, Game Controller Tester, because I was wondering if my controller, my Xbox controller was like drifting because of the fact that on Brotato, like some of the, not really like the inputs, but like it feels like very, like it feels like way more slippery, the controls in that game compared to the other games. But I wanted to test it out because I played that game the most, and nope, it's fine. So yeah, I might still have it here downloaded. We got Game Pass. I don't know why this is a separate app. HDR game calibration. There's like the sun thing, like with the Switch 2. Imagine that, but like on Xbox. Microsoft Edge, Microsoft Store, movies at TV, which I actually own a few movies within this. I think like 2 or 3 or something because they were free Game Pass perks. So now that I've sorted off all my stuff, I kind of do want to keep my Xbox, but at the same time, I think it'd be cool to own some of those games like Brotato and Vampire Survivors on my Switch too. But I guess I could do that anyway because they're cheap. Anyway, we got settings here, Xbox accessories. We got Xbox original avatars, Xbox support, and then we got YouTube, which YouTube I've been using on here because they don't have YouTube right now on the Switch 2, which is a little bit annoying. But you know, this is what I've been using. Oh man, sorry. This is where I've been using YouTube and going into to watch like Nintendo Directs and stuff like that. In the meantime, because well, I mean, it's easiest on Xbox because I can also download it on PlayStation, but I have more so major things on PlayStation to download, like games. So I mean, and not YouTube is not that big, but you guys get what I mean, right? And then we got groups which have nothing. Now let me show you guys my full library of games that I have played. We have, oh my god, so many games. Can I filter it by games that I have played? No. I guess I'll just scroll down and show off. I'll just bring up games that I have played. So, Lost Records. I had not played this one on on the Xbox, but I have on PlayStation. I need to continue it. Same goes for Scott Pilgrim, Starlink. Part of me wants to like download that game, but like the only thing that makes it like worthwhile is the fact that it's, you know, it has Star Fox content on the Switch version. Oh yeah, Hades is on here. Nice. We got Peppa Pig, Zombie. Okay, I kind of saw games that I have played. I guess I think I downloaded Persona 4 Golden on the Xbox, but I never played it. I played it more, obviously, on my Switch. I didn't know Ultimate Chicken Horse was available on Game Pass. That's cool. Metaphor, I played that on PlayStation along with Tales of Kensura. I didn't know the Patrick Star game was available on Game Pass. There's a lot of stuff I definitely need to go over, like browsing the Game Pass app, because like there's actually a good games here that I didn't realize were on here. Oh, Doom and Doom 2 I have downloaded but I have not played, and like I decided to delete it to make room for other games. But I definitely, I'm curious to check out those games. But yeah, I've also downloaded Little Kitty Big City, but I have not played it either. I have played this game via cloud streaming briefly for like, does it actually tell me like, no. But I have played it with cloud streaming when I was testing out cloud streaming like a while ago. Oh yeah, the Bluey, the video game, I have 100% and it doesn't tell me. Why does it not tell me? Okay. By 100% and I got it, all the stuff in it. Although they added new content, like as you can see here, we got Muffin and Stripe, which weren't there before, but you know, they don't come with new achievements, so I figured why not, I won't play it, you know. But if they do come out with new achievements, then I guess I'll play it. Resident Evil 2, I don't think I played this on Xbox, I played it on PlayStation. It was Resident Evil 3, which I don't remember if I did download that on Xbox. I don't think so. Now Quake, I did download Quake 2. Also, I didn't know this game was available on Game Pass. But yeah, Quake, I did download Quake 1, and I think Quake 2 actually. And I did play at least Quake 1 on Xbox, but I haven't continued it, and also I didn't really care about it too much. But yeah, Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga. I don't have this downloaded right now, right? Yeah, it's installed with Game Pass. Which obviously I don't have it installed. I didn't mention that, but I just forgot. Joy. But I played it a bit, and I definitely want to continue it. But I just have it. I wanted to make room for other games, because you know these games take up a decent bit of size, you know, of storage size. I've also downloaded Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is like an Animal Crossing like game. Stardust Reds I played on PlayStation. Tunic I have played, I believe, on Xbox, but I just haven't continued it. I hate the fact that these are all counted as games I own, when it's clearly I don't own them. Okay, there's Quake 1. Like I don't own them. Doom I have played, but like on PlayStation. Wolfenstein 2 I have played on here. Haven't continued it. Uh, Skyrim I played on PlayStation for like less than 5 minutes before it crashed on me. So that's good. Oh yeah, I also had downloaded Crisis, but I wanted to play the remake or remaster, whatever it was. So I decided to delete it because I would rather play that version than the original version. Sue me. Mirror's Edge. Is this game very big or something, right? Or like popular? I might have to check it out. Plants vs. Zombies I have played. In fact, I played it and I figured I shouldn't play the like remake or remaster, whatever it is, on like new consoles like the Switch 2 because I played the original and like there's nothing really that different between the remaster besides it's you have co-op I think and that's it. So yeah. Oh, tell me why. There's the game. I 100% of this game. It's a great game. I totally recommend it. It's available for free like every February or something. For like LGBT plus something. It goes for free. So I totally recommend you guys check it out because it's a great game. I totally recommend it. I'm also played Grounded, but I didn't really care about it. I downloaded Battletoads, haven't played it though. I'm still confused on why it's called Hollow Knight Voidheart Edition. I think that's what it is, Voidheart Edition. Like, why is it called that? But then, like on Switch One, it's called Hollow Knight, just straight up Hollow Knight. I don't know. Ori and the Blind Forest I own on Switch. Just the Banjo-Kazooie games. And okay, there we go. We also got Sea of Thieves Insider. What the heck is this? This version is exclusive to members of the Sea of Thieves Insider program. Will contain new features and features that haven't yet been made available. Okay. How big is this? Okay. Anyway, I think that's actually it for this collection video, guys. I sort off all the games I own and played, even if they weren't on Xbox, like in the full library. I hate. Again, why is it called full library? It just includes all the games that are available on Game Pass. I feel like there should at least be a filter, you know? Like say, hey, I have not played these games, or hey, don't include Game Pass games, you know? So today I'm going to be going over my PS5 digital game collection. Now we're going to be starting off with the installed games first, and then we'll look at all the games that I have gotten in my library, which is quite a few. We're not going to go over all of them individually, but I'll point out some that I have, like, been interested in or want to check out, but or just played in general, and like it's just not out here because I already beat them. But anyway, let's start things off here. We got 13 Sentinels Aegis Rib. I don't know if that's how you say it. I guess that's how you say it because of Xenoblade Aegis, but anyway, I digress. This game I played when it was on PS Plus, and I got it again when it was on sale for like $15 or something. I have not continued it since played it on PS Plus, but I do want to check it out again because I really did enjoy what I played. So yeah, not much to say because I haven't really played much of it. Now moving on, we got Ape Escape 1, which I played this game and I really liked it, but I haven't played more of it. This is going to be the trend you'll see in a lot of this video where I liked what I played of it, but I have not continued it. Same thing goes for Batman Return of Arkham, the Arkham Asylum. I have the whole Batman Arkham trilogy, because it was on sale for like $8, like that's insane value, or something like that, like, or $5, I don't remember exactly, but it was very cheap. And I have the first game, or I think these are the first 2 games installed. Let me see. No, this is the first game. Okay, this is the first game installed. So yeah, I really want to continue it, but I really haven't. I've only played it for like, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours or something. Same thing goes for Bayonetta, which I got because it was on sale. I kind of wish, part of me wishes I got it on the Switch, but I know the PS4 version runs the best. But like I kind of wish I got it on the Switch because of the extra bonuses. Like I believe you get like Link's costume in the game and like Samus's outfit. But you know I digress as well, because this is still, you know, the main thing about the game is its combat, it's its story, and from what I played, it was very fun, but I have not continued it, so yeah. Next up, we got Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo of Blood, which is very ashamed that this is not on the Switch or Switch 2. It should be. It came out in 2018, I believe, like around the same time that what's it called, the Castlevania characters were announced for Hacking Smash Bros. So why was this not put on the Switch? I don't know. But I bought it. It was like a very cheap collection. It was like, I don't know, $5 or something. A lot of these games are relatively cheap that I've gotten on. If they're not on PS Plus, I got them like for cheap. But you know, not all of them. There's some that I spent a decent bit of money, which we'll get to. But but yeah, I like what I played of this collection, but I just haven't continued it. So yeah. Next up we got Cyber Shadow, which is, this is a Yacht Club Games game, I guess you could say. At least it's published by them. And I like what I played of it. In fact, I did a gameplay video of this game exactly. Although I have also streamed these other games to some extent. I think Ape Escape I might have done another gameplay video, but I played this game and I liked it. I kind of also wish I got it on Switch, but at the same time, it's kind of cool to have it on here because of the achievements, the trophies, you know. That's sometimes how I prefer games, just to get them on these platforms, on PlayStation or even Xbox, for the achievements or the trophies, even if I might prefer it on the Switch because of handheld play, but you know, it just kind of depends. Next up we got Dead Cells, which I have every single DLC for this game. I bought all the DLC. I have not continued it like super recently, but I obviously got it recently, like I played it more recently to get the DLC because I really enjoyed this game. And if it goes on sale and it leaves PS Plus, then I'll pick it up. But overall, I'm happy I have the DLC for this game. And yeah, I really enjoyed what I played. Now, Death Stranding Director's Cut is a game that I want to continue. I've been thinking about playing it again. Because like it just seems like it's like I like what I played of it. Like yeah, it's kind of a walking simulator, but not really. But like I don't know, it just seems like fun to me. So yeah, I just need to continue it. But I was thinking about it, doing it more recently. Now we got Disney Pixar Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear 2: The Rescue. This game I have not really played too much of. I've only played for 20 minutes. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my playtime. 2 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour. Yeah, it's about 2 hours. 56 minutes. I forgot to show you guys my playtime. I apologize. 2 hours, 1 hour, and this is 5 hours. Okay, back to Toy Story 2, I've only played for 20 minutes, but that's because I don't really care about this game. I know people love this game a lot. They're like, oh my god, this game is amazing for like a licensed kids game. And like, I mean, again, I only played it for a little bit, my opinion can easily change if I play a game for longer, but like, as of right now, I don't really see it. In fact, I far more prefer Toy Story 3. Because I played it for a little bit longer, 14 more minutes. I prefer this game. It's the PSP version which is not the one which comes with like the toy box, but still, I have also the toy box version on the Xbox 360. Like I bought it on the Xbox Series S, you know. I bought that version, but so I have two versions of this game. But I like this version of the game, and I know people also like the other version of the game. So yeah, I don't know. I just prefer this game. So anyway, Dreams is a game that I have played for 6 hours. It's not even really a game, it's like an experience. I'll take out the thing, just to take out the music, because I don't want to have it overlapping my voice. This music is fine. I think I'm gonna keep it for the video. I'm not gonna add any background music myself. But anyway, Dreams, I have played a decent bit because there's a lot of cool stuff in Dreams, especially with like the Mario, there's like a Mario game that's like basically Mario Galaxy 3 in here, Heart of the Stars. So yeah, I was playing that for quite a bit and it was very fun. But I haven't played it super recently, but I am happy that it's on PS Plus. This was a monthly game. It's also just part of the collection. I think I just have it part of the collection because I didn't get it in time for the monthly stuff. Like it was before I got a PS5, I think. Now Fall Guys, whoa, we got this? Sure, I'll claim this. Yeah, let's go. I played it for 7 hours. I like Fall Guys. This was actually the reason why I wanted a PS5 for a while. Fun fact. Yes, I really wanted Fall Guys, a PS5 for this game. I am weird. Eventually they come over to like Switch, you know, and Xbox, but still, I really wanted for PlayStation, the trophies. So yeah, I'm glad I got it. You know, it's free now. It was like originally like a $20 game, but now it's free, which I kind of prefer free stuff. Now, Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming out soon on hacking Switch 2 in like a few days, and also Xbox. But I have 22% progress in 5 hours into this game, which I like this game, but I haven't played it super recently. This is another game where I'm like, I want to continue playing, but I just haven't had the time. Now, Final Fantasy X or 10/10-2, I played for 5 hours, and I played it a little bit more recently. I keep saying recently, but like, that really could depend. It could be like a couple months ago, or it could be a couple weeks ago. Usually when I mean more recently, I mean like within a few months. So I played this game like more recently, like I guess like 2 months ago or something. Which I really like. I really like the X or 10, how you say it. I guess I just pronounced 10. But I played, you know, I haven't played the second game yet because I want to continue and play the first game, the first part. But yeah, I really enjoy it so far. It was also on PS Plus, but I picked it up because it left PS Plus, sadly. This game was also on PS Plus. I played for 4 hours, Royal Edition, but I decided to pick it up again. It was like $13. It's weird because this game is more modern, but it was like $13 for the Royal Edition. While Final Fantasy X at 10-2 was like $20 or $25. One of the two. So that's kind of interesting. But I like this game too. But we also have Final Fantasy 16, which I played. It might be the most playtime I've had in a game, being 43 hours, and I am almost done with it, 84% progress. My god, I want to continue this game. This is another game where I'm like, I want to continue it, similar to Death Stranding, because especially with compared to Death Stranding and like compared to every other game, I'm like so close to beating it. I just need to like lock in and do it, you know what I mean? Now, Fortnite here, I play for, I guess this is the game I have the most playtime in, but does this really count? 51 hours. I was playing this game quite a bit, like way more recently, like within like a few weeks, you know. But I decided to stop playing it. Maybe I'll still play it occasionally, you know, to play as a character that I really want, like with V-Bucks because of Game Pass. Because that's included the Fortnite crew, but like I just kind of found it a little bit overwhelming to try to do all the quests in this game, like every almost every day, like the dailies and then the weeklies which come out every week, and like there's like some bonus quests, like there's the South Park thing, which is every 5 days. Like it was getting a little bit overwhelming for me personally, and that's part of the reason why I kind of stopped playing Fortnite for a while. I used to be big into Fortnite on the Switch, and I kind of stopped because it was kind of starting to become overwhelming, and I started to feel the same sensation of it being overwhelming. So, yeah, I'll still play it probably, you know, a little bit here and there, but for now, I am done. Now we got Ghost of Tsushima, which I played for hecking 8 hours. I am apparently almost 50% the way through the game, which is crazy. I thought I was like way more, like I had way more time left in this game, so that's interesting. But another game where I'm like, I want to play it, I want to continue it, but I just haven't had the time. But I do want to check it out again, you know, just like Final Fantasy 16, because I really enjoy what I played of it. Now, God of War, I played for 2 hours, and I liked it, but I didn't love it, which is probably why I've only played it for a little bit. The games I've only played for a little bit are usually means because I liked it, but I didn't really enjoy it that much to go back, if that makes sense. So yeah, but like it's a Sony first party game, and like I want to continue it because it is Sony. I like their games. I like the Spider-Man games. I like The Last of Us. They're all great stuff. So yeah, I want to continue it. Now, Gravity Circuit, I have played this game way more recently, within like the past 2 weeks ago, for like an hour. I got it on sale. It was like, God, less than $10 or something like that. It also came with this, which is a jukebox. This is basically like a, what's it called, like a rhythm version, a rhythm game, that comes with the game, originally, which this game right here is like a Mega Man style game, and it's pretty fun. I really liked it, but I haven't continued it since like I first played it like 2 weeks ago. And I haven't checked out this yet because it has songs from this game, which is like later on. I don't want to play it until I at least beat the rest of the game. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, we got Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection, which I have not played at all. I bought this game when it was on sale for like $5, and I just really wanted to get it because it's a collection. I love collections. So I figured why not pick it up. It has like a couple games on here for like the NES, I think, Super Nintendo, Game Boy. So yeah. Anyway, we also have Kingdom Hearts HD 1 plus 1.2, oh my god, whatever, 1.5 plus 2.5 remix, oh boy. Which this is not a digital game, it's a disc, as you can see with the disc there. I played it for 13 hours, but like most of my games on PS5 are digital. But I do have some physical stuff, such as all the Kingdom Hearts games. So I just want to throw it out there. I haven't continued this game, but I want to. This is another game where I'm like, I want to continue it, but I just haven't had the time. But yeah, anyway, moving on, we got Lego City Undercover, which I played for an hour. I liked it. It kind of reminded me of like GTA, but I just haven't continued it, so not much else to say really. I want to play more, man. I like the Lego games, especially like Lego Ninjago, you know, that stuff. But like, this is still kind of similar. We got Lost Records, which I played for 7 hours. Which this game this game is pretty cool. I like it. Only problem I have is that I haven't played more of it. I want to play more of it because it's made by the Life is Strange people, the original developers of Life is Strange, and I want to play it because it really does have the Life is Strange energy. So I've only done like partway through tape 1, I believe, which is why it says like what 40%, like, or like I'm almost done with tape 1, but I haven't gone through tape 2, so which is basically 2 parts of the game. Which okay. I want to continue it. Next up we got Marvel's Avengers, which I played for 3 hours, and I think this game gets a lot of hate. You can't buy it anymore. It's gone. It ceased to exist. But yeah, I mean, I think you can maybe get it physically somewhere. But digitally, it was on sale for like $4 right before it was like discontinued. And I like this game. I don't know why people complain about this game so much. Like, I know it was apparently like kind of like a live service game, but like it also had a story mode as well, and like that's why it was played, the story mode. I never seen the really the live service stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's bad on that front. But like in terms of the story, I like it. So yeah, but like maybe it's a little bit overhated, dare I say. Next up we got Guardians of the Galaxy, which I played for 2 hours, and I have not continued it, but I liked what I played. I believe I played this for a gameplay video, and maybe something else. Maybe I just played it on my own. Besides that, because I think the gameplay video was only an hour, and I played it for an hour more. Maybe I don't know for sure. I could be wrong. But yeah, I just need to continue it, but I haven't. We got the media gallery, which does this count as a game? No, it doesn't. But I have the photo here of Xenoblade, if you guys wanted to look at that. Anyway, Metaphor ReFantazio. This is the game that I have gotten like with a lot of money. I spent like $50 on it. I played it for 19 hours. I need to continue it because I really enjoyed it. Another game where I'm like, I gotta continue it. But yeah, it's really fun. I really liked it, but I haven't played it super recently. I remember, I think the last time I played it was when there was going to be a Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2. I think that was when, like, the Switch 2 Direct, I was playing it right before some sort of big direct thing was gonna happen. I was playing it right before, so yeah, I need to continue it really because that was like a while ago. The Switch 2 Direct, that was back in April, if that was, or was it April? I think it was April 2nd. So yeah, I gotta continue it. Jeez. Metro 2033 Redux. I have also the other Metro games because it was on sale for like $8. I've only played this one because it's the first game. For 40 minutes, don't really have much to say besides I thought it was neat, but I haven't continued it. Now we got Monster Hunter World, which I played for 2 hours, and I believe I played it on a stream I did, which I liked what I played, but I haven't continued it, obviously, since that stream, just because, I don't know, stuff gets in the way, life gets in the way, you know, I have other games to play. But yeah. Now, New Super Lucky's Tale, I played for 3 hours, and this game is pretty fun. Of course, I didn't know I was gonna own an Xbox at the time, like later on, so I bought this game thinking like, oh, I wouldn't be able to play Xbox games without buying it on PlayStation. Now I could just get it with Game Pass, this game. But like, I really like this game. It's very fun, very addicting, even though I haven't played it more recently, but it is very fun, and yeah, I really did enjoy it. I haven't played it super recently. We have Outlast, which I played for an hour. I also have Outlast 2, and I believe Outlast Trials, that was a monthly game or something for PS Plus, which I'm scared about horror games. I'm a wimp when it comes to them. So that's why I've only played it for like an hour, and like half the time I feel like I was like looking away. I was like scared, like, oh my god, what if something jumps out at me? Oh my god. But I still have it and I want to play it. You know, I just a whip when it comes to these games. So maybe one day I'll get through it. Now, Pac-Man World Repack I played for an hour. I want to get Pac-Man World Repack 2 or 2 Repack, however you say the second game that was remade. Because I really like what I played on this game, and I know the second game is like more 3D-esque. This is kind of like a 2.5D game, and I like 3D games, although I also like, you know, 2D games. Like 2.5D games are they're a little bit weird. I like them, but like they're like kind of weird, you know. But like I like more so one or the other. Now, Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight. I played this game actually super recently, like I don't know, less than a week ago. 3 hours. I believe I played it for an extra hour. I played it for 2 hours for like a stream, I think. At least 1 hour for a stream, and then maybe another hour on my own, and then more recently another hour on my own, although it could have been 2 hours and then 1 hour. Either way, I don't know exactly for sure, but I played it way more recently, and it is very fun. It's a very fun rhythm game, and like I really like to see more of the characters from Persona 3 because I love Persona series. Like, it's a great series. Which is why even though I have them installed, I'm not gonna play them at least super much. The Persona 4 Dancing All Night, which I played for an hour, then Persona 5, yeah, I think it was for an hour. I played this game, and then another hour on my own, and then another hour on my own. But yeah, I have them installed here because they don't take up that much space, but also because of the fact that they're like they're covered the same cloth as this game, right? They have similar gameplay, but I don't want to play them too much because I've only, like, I know about these characters, Persona 4 more so than Persona 5, but I know about them, you know, because I played a bit of their games, but I haven't like beaten them just like I have with Persona 3. So yeah, you know, maybe I'll dabble with them still, but like I won't play them too much. Especially Persona 4 because that has like an original story, you know, and like it continues on from Persona 4. So maybe Persona 5 I'll dabble with the dancing game, Dancing in Starlight. Now, Power Wash Simulator. This game I have played for 35 hours, and I also have played this one more recently, like within a week or something like that. I've tried to get, like, this is like a really big place that like it's like not even the last. You would think it would be like the last place because it's so big. The what you have to clean, it gives you like 1 million, or no, not 1 million. 1,500 or something like that, which is a lot of money in this game. You know, in game. Imagine they gave you that in real life. But yeah, I like what I played of this game, but like, man, can it be difficult at times? You know, like just to try to get all the like clean everything. But I really like it. I like it as a game where I can like just listen to stuff in the background while I'm doing something here. I think that's really cool. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, I played for 2 hours. I have not played it since I did like a gameplay video. Actually, maybe I did a gameplay video and then I think I played it a bit on my own, but like besides that, I haven't played it since. And that was when I played it on my own, it was like close to that gameplay video. But yeah, I like what I played of it, but I just haven't continued it. Sad to say. I want to though, I want to, because it was a really fun game. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I played for an hour. This is another game just like God of War where I'm like I liked it, but I didn't love it, you know? I want to continue it because maybe I will learn to love it. Just like I have with like some other games where I played it more and then I'm like, oh, now I get it, you know? But for right now, I haven't. We got remote play here. I'm not gonna click on that because it will tell me about like remote play, like go open up a menu thing. No. We got Sackboy, A Big Adventure, which I have played for an hour. Another game where I'm like, yeah, like I haven't, played it too much, like Ratchet and Clank, like God of War. But I liked it, I didn't love it, but maybe if I gave it more of a chance, I would really love it. I don't know. Sante and the Senate Sirens, I have played for 42 minutes, which I like when I played of it, although I do wish I got this game on my Switch. I kind of wish I did that, but I wanted to get this game on here because of the trophies, but now I kind of regret getting it on here. I kind of wish I got it on a different platform, that being the Switch, but you can't change the past, right? Sadly. We got Sly Cooper, the Thievius Raccoonus, which I played for 4 hours, and I played this game, not super recently, but like, I don't know, a few months ago I played it, and like, I really did enjoy when I played of it. I need to continue it because it was a very fun game. Very fun. I love the 3D platform style of game that this is, and I like the story. Yeah, I just need to continue it because it was really fun. Then we got Soundfall, which I played for an hour. By the way, a lot of these games, are on PS Plus. You can see, or I bought. I don't remember how much Sante was. I think it was like $10 or something like that. Soundfall, I remember being like $5. It was like to be a deal with PS Plus, so I guess PS Plus was still involved, but you know. Soundfall, I saw this, I remember seeing it on like a Nintendo Direct of some sort, and I thought it looked cool, and then like, oh, it's on sale for like $5 on here on PlayStation. I kind of picked that up, so yeah, I haven't played it at all really, since I did. I think I might have done it, actually, I don't know, maybe I played it also on my own. I don't know if I played it for a gameplay video or for live stream. I'm not sure. I think I might have just done it on my own. But, when I played, I liked, but I haven't continued it. Sadly. I know I keep saying that, I haven't continued it. Spyro Reunited Trilogy, I played for 34 minutes. This is another game where I'm like, actually, to be honest, I didn't really care about it. Sort of, but more so in the vein of like Toy Story 2, I didn't really care about it. But, maybe I need to continue it in order to see the value in it, if that makes sense. Like, I just didn't really get the game, But maybe I just need to continue playing it, and then we'll see. We got Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I played for an hour, which I haven't played since I did, like, I think a live stream or something, or I think I did something where I played this game. Or maybe I just played it on my own. It's hard to remember sometimes. It's hard to remember. But either way, I played it and I liked it. I played the story mode. I haven't played the multiplayer stuff, the online thing. But I also want to continue the story mode because I liked it. I like what I played. Now we got Star Wars Squadrons, which I played for an hour. And I found this game to be very weird how to control, because it's like a first person, like, it's weird. It's like not a racing game, but it kind of controls like similar to like that, I guess. So yeah, I found it very weird. I feel like it would be better in VR, but I don't have a VR system, so or a VR headset, so yeah. Super Meat Boy Forever, I have not played yet. I bought this because it was like $1. Same thing goes for Super Meat Boy 1, which I have played for 3 hours, and I like what I played. It's very challenging, but it's also not at the same time. I feel like people say this game is like super hard, and believe you me, I am bad at games, right? But I don't think this game is it's like difficult, challenging, yes. But like in terms of like, oh my god, I'm just grinding my gears, I want to throw my controller, it doesn't really feel that way to me. Lots of people make it out like it's like that, but like, no, it's not, at least to me, and again, I'm bad at games, so yeah, I guess maybe people over exaggerated. I don't know. We're near the end here. Otherwise, I'll still go over my other collection of games. We got Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, which I played for 15 hours, and I haven't reinstalled because I wanna. I was thinking about like playing more of this game because I like the Super Monkey Ball games, and like when I played this game, I did like a review of it, a discussion video where I'm like, this game sucks. It's like the worst game I've ever played. I was thinking I was maybe a little bit too harsh on this game because there's a lot of problems with it, but it's also at the end of the day still a monkey ball game. One of the more weaker monkey ball games, but like still monkey ball nonetheless. So I wanted to like try to give it another chance, like to play like the side stuff, you know, like the mini games. I think there's other levels I can play. So yeah. I just want to give it more of a chance, you know. I know 15 hours is already more of a chance, but like even more of a chance. The Turtles Cowabunga collection, played for 2 hours. I think this was like $20 that I got it on sale, which it has a lot of Turtles games, a lot of beat 'em up games, which I like beat 'em ups. I like Shredder's Revenge, so that's kind of why I wanted the Cowabunga collection. So yeah, I just haven't played it super recently, sadly. Now the Disney Afternoon collection I played for an hour, but the thing about this game is that it was $5, right? It was on sale, but I also saw that it was rated recently for the Switch and Switch 2, so we might finally be getting this collection on those platforms, which is crazy because it should have been. These are Nintendo games, you know, they were released on Nintendo. But for some reason, like it did not come out. Like it was in 2017. Why? But it looks like that's finally gonna be rectified, so that's nice. But I like this. It has DuckTales, Woo Woo, but it also has other games. DuckTales is like really a star of the show, but still, like it's nice to see that these might be coming over finally to the Switch and Switch 2. The Witcher 3 Complete Edition, played it for 5 hours. Now, is it really complete if there's like rumors that there's gonna be an expansion or something like that connects it to Witcher 4? I don't know. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical about those rumors because I mean it would have been like what 10 years after this game came out to have a new expansion. You know, it also is called Complete Edition. Does that mean people that own Complete Edition are going to be getting the expansion for free? I would assume so because it's called Complete Edition, but I digress. You know, that's those rumors, but like, I want to continue this game, you know, just like God of War, just like Final Fantasy 16, just like Metaphor, ReFantazio. Like, I want to continue this game because I like what I play of it, but I haven't, you know, I haven't played it in a while. I believe all of this was for like, most of this at least was for a live stream. I played it for like 4 hours. I think maybe an hour I played it on my own. So yeah, I gotta continue it. Now, Tomb Raider 1/3 Remastered Story Lara Croft. I have not played, but I got it on sale. It was like a really cheap sale. It was like less than $5, I think, around there. And like it's kind of a shame that there's now going to be a remake. Apparently there was also a remake already, but like, and I think that's on PS Plus. But there's going to be another remake of the first game, but which is kind of annoying because I bought this collection. But at the same time, it comes with 2 other games that like that remake is not going to come out for like a little while. Like, is it coming out this year? I think so, but not like for like I don't know, a couple of months at the very least. So yeah, it's fine, I guess, you know. And plus, it's like the original version of the games, like just remastered, not like remade, you know, so it's more true to the original version, right? But still, I bought it, and I'm happy I have it, even though it's a little bit annoying about the remake. I just kind of find remakes and remasters to be annoying, especially if you just bought the original game, like, right before. Now, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, I have played for almost an hour, which I like what I played, but I haven't continued it. I believe I did like a stream or a gameplay video where I played this game, and I haven't continued it at all, so I gotta do that. I started the Nathan 3 collection. I played for 43 minutes, and I'm gonna be honest, this is another game where I'm like, I didn't really care about it too much. Like, I kind of liked it, but at the same time, like, I didn't really play too much of it. So I gotta continue it just to see, like, what is my actual opinion on this game, you know? Because I know these are legendary games. They're also made by Naughty Dog, you know, of Last of Us fame. So I gotta play them, right? Unravel, I played for an hour. Unravel 2, I have not played. But like, these games, they were on sale for like $3 or something like that for both of them. So I figured why not get them, especially because I know there's a viewer of my channel that loves Unravel. They're more than a viewer, they're like the second in command of the channel, especially the Discord. Fizzy, but yeah, they love they love Unravel, so maybe I'll play more of them to give it more of a chance, because I didn't really, I liked it, but I didn't really care about it too much. But again, my opinion, I mean, like, I've only played it for a little bit. My opinion is like ever changing, right? Now, Akami, is that how you say it? HD, I played for an hour, and I like what I played of this game, but I haven't played it super recently. I remember getting it for like, it was like $10 or something, less than that. I've been trying to like spend, like, say like how much we spend on these games. Like, these games are like less than $10, like $8. Spiral Reunited Trilogy was like $15. I don't know, maybe I forgot to mention other games. Complete Edition, Witcher 3 was like $15 or something like that. But anyway, Okami was like $10, and I like what I played of it, but I haven't continued it. I know that's like my comment day. Oh my god. But anyways, that's it, except not really, because we have to go over my collection of games that I have played and or whatever. Just like I want to touch on real quick because okay, well, we got Immortals Phoenix Rising here, which I have also placed on my Switch because it was on sale for like the gold edition was like on sale for like, I don't know, like $3 or something, $4. It was very cheap. But I first started playing it on here, and like I was able to carry over my save data from here, which is something really nice about a lot of Ubisoft games. You could carry over your save data very easily. You can also do this with like Outlaws, Star Wars Outlaws, so that's nice. Epic Mickey, I definitely want to play. I have not installed it yet, but I want to check it out because it was a monthly game, right? More recently, like this month, I think. We also have Pepper Grinder, which I have 100% it actually. I got the Platinum Trophy. It took 13 hours to do, and I love this game so much. I totally recommend it. It was like $5 with PS Plus. There's also a trial out for PS Plus, like a 1 hour trial, but I think you should just pick up the game because it's very fun. I really enjoyed it. Neon White, I've heard good things about, have not played. Lego Horizon Adventures, I do want to check out. It's kind of crazy that this was a monthly game. You know, it was also added as like a game to download on Extra, but like at the same time, basically, which was weird. I don't know why. But I digress. It's still nice to see it as a monthly game. Like, it's crazy, a big Sony first party game. I mean, I guess it's not super big compared to The Last of Us, but still. Now, Last of Us Remastered, Part 2 Remastered, I should say. I have 100% and then it took me, okay, this has got to be the game with my most played time, right? 122 hours. Got the Platinum Trophy. It took a while to get everything, but I love this game. I think it's better than Part 1, in my opinion. I'm definitely gonna make a video talking about it at some point, like why Part 2 is better than Part 1, but my god, great game. I love it. Stray, I have not played, but like I want to check out, you know, just because, you know, I have it in my collection. Same goes for Alan Wake 2. In fact, so much so with Alan Wake 2 that I bought the digital deluxe upgrade because it was on sale for like $5. So I figured, why not? See, there it is. I purchased it, which gives you access to like the DLC or whatever. let's see, Cocoon. I played it on Xbox, which I forgot to mention it on Xbox. But I got the platinum trophy, I believe, or not the platinum trophy. I just got 100% on Cocoon in Xbox, so that was really fun. Sonic Frontiers. This game I had 19 hours in. I was near the end, but I didn't finish it. I have to buy it at some point because it left. Sadly, it left PS Plus, but I want to get it again. Stardew Valley. I also own on Switch. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. This is just the demo. Yeah. Oh no, not the demo. The open network test. Which I like what I played of it. I would definitely want to get the original game, the main game at some point. Let's see, Astrobot, I got the platinum trophy for. Great game. I loved it. 10 out of 10. Like, really, it's fun. It's so fun. 20 hours. This was another game I spent like $50 on. Let's see. Balatro, it's nice to see it here because I've been kind of curious about this game, because I've heard good things about it, but I was like unsure if I should buy it, but now that it's it was like a monthly game, I think. I was like, you know what, sure, I'll download it. I download all the monthly games just in case I ever do want to, play them. But I was, especially with this game, I'm like, you know what, sure, I'll really download this and I might consider playing it later on. Sonic Colors Ultimate, which this game I have on, or I did have on the Switch, but I sold it, but now I guess I have it back, although I bought the DLC, so on the Switch, so maybe I'll buy it again. The DLC is not really that important, but it's kind of nice to see this game again. I could always play it again, like when I feel like. So, as this Playroom, I have also 100%ed it. I played it for 4 hours. That's how long it took to play. I totally recommend you guys play it. Spider-Man 2, I also had the platinum trophy of. It took almost 40 hours. And yeah, it's a great game. Lots of people complain about this game, but I think it's really great. I really do. Marvel Rivals, I played for like a little bit, 1 hour. I didn't really care about it too much. I'm sorry, but maybe I just need to play it more. I don't know. Let's see. Stanley Parable, I have this on the Switch as well. I actually bought it on Switch, which is kind of annoying because it was a monthly game. Similar kind of to Suicide Squad, where I bought it on Xbox, but it was just like a monthly game here, or an extra game. I don't remember. I think it was a monthly game because why would it be here? I wouldn't choose to put it if it was an extra game, right? But still, it was cheap. So I like Suicide Squad. I think it gets a little bit overhated, but still, it's kind of annoying to be like, hey, I bought it somewhere else, and it's now on here. Let's see. Oh yeah, Last of Us Part 1. 100% in. I love this game still. I mentioned Part 2 is better, I think, but Part 1 is still really, really darn good. Life is Strange True Colors, I have also platinumed, and it was when it was on PS Plus. Great time, I loved it. Same thing goes for Life is Strange Before the Storm. Although I could get the full game for $6. That's kind of cool, I guess. Oh no, this is episode 1. I know it's the full game, but my bad. Life is Strange 2. I also have the demo. Why does it say, oh, episode 1 is free? Okay. But yeah, I have the platinum trophy. Let's see, Doki Doki Literature Club. I am happy I have it on PS Plus because I definitely wanna. Also, why is this separated? Life is Strange, Dead Space. Why is this separated? I don't know. Anyway, I'm happy I have it here because I've heard good things about this game. Although it is kind of like a scary game, #spoilers. But at the same time, maybe I just gotta be brave, and eventually play it at some point. Life is Strange, full game. Why does it say full game and then it says episode 1? Stop fooling me. Okay, I got the platinum trophy for this. The Plucky Squire, I played for like 53 minutes. I never continued it. Besides when I first did like a gameplay video of it, and that's kind of sad because I did like what I played of it, but I just did never continued it. Last of Us Remastered, which I played for 7 hours. Maybe I will one day go back to this version because I only have one trophy. Especially for the factions multiplayer mode, I think that would be kind of cool to experience that. Let's see, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. It says I haven't played it, but I have. I had it when it was on. Oh wait, this is only the. This is not the PS5 version. Is that why? Oh man, that sucks. I thought it was gonna be the PS5 version. I was gonna say because like I played the PS5 version when I had it available physically. It was like on a disc, and then I got it on Xbox because of Game Pass, and then like I saw that this was here, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll one day be able to, I'll decide to go back to my PlayStation save, but no, it's because it's the PS4 version, so I don't want that. No. We got Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which I feel like I gotta play the other Five Nights at Freddy's games in order to understand it. We got Jackbox Party Pack, which I played for 5 hours. I remember I did this for like a few streams where I played it. It was fun. I liked what I played of it, but I definitely want to play more of Jackbox Party games. Let's see, Among Us. I have it on Switch. I played it for like, I don't know, an hour on there. Red Dead Redemption 2, I played for 5 hours. Hopefully it comes back to PS Plus somewhat soon. It probably will, but like, it will come back soon, or I'll just buy it outright, and then like, I'll have a good time with it, because I did like what I played of it, but I just haven't continued it. The Cosmic Sake, I did not know this was a monthly game. That's cool. Actually, I think I did, but I just forgot. So yeah, I definitely want to check it out. Multiverses, I played for. Oh, it doesn't tell me anymore. I guess because it's dead. I think it was like 5 hours before, but rip. Tunic I had on hacking on Xbox. I played it. Doom, I played for an hour. Tetris Effect Connected, I have played, but like I want to play the PS5 version. I have it wishlisted. So yeah, I didn't realize it was like only the PS4 version I had. It's an Impact. I played for 2 hours, and I like what I played of it, but like it takes a lot of space, a lot of gigabytes. But jeez. Curse to Golf, a game that I feel like I'm supposed to really like, but I only kind of like it, not like, so I'm like super in love with it, I played for an hour. Let's see, Tales of Conjura, which is kind of similar to, what's it called? It's that Ubisoft game. Why can't I remember what it's called? The one that's like similar to this that I mentioned earlier, but like similar to that game, and I played it for 2 hours. Minecraft Legends, I have this on Xbox. I definitely want to check it out on there. Tales of Ventura, I played for an hour. I have it wishlisted though because it goes sell for like $10, and I like what I played of it. Folk Stars, which I played for less than an hour for a gameplay video, I remember, and I liked it, but it really is this PlayStation Splatoon. Okay, there's the other Batman games, as you can see here. This has 2 items. Resident Evil 2, I played for an hour. I like what I played, but I haven't continued it. I've left PS Plus, so rip. Sea of Stars, I like what I played, but like it was on PS Plus, and then it left before it was supposed to. Like, it was still available on Game Pass for like a while after it left PS Plus, which was strange, even though they were both out at like the same time. But anyway, I played for 3 hours. Let's see, GTA 5. Does that say that I played? Okay. I guess maybe it's because the fact that like I played the game originally a bit when I had it physically for like a brief period of time. So maybe that counts as separate, you know, like the playtime. I don't know. Lego 2K Drive, I would like to play that game. Look up Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I 100%ed. Took me 24 hours, full day. Spider-Man 1 took me 47 hours to 100%. Klonoa, I played for how long? 32 minutes? Well, that's really short. But I like when I played of it, I just never continued it. But there's Shortest Revenge, played it for 7 hours. I really liked it. I even got in the DLC, the Dimension Cell Sock, not this, because this is just characters. Like who kind of cares? This actually came with like new content or whatever, so that's neat. Let's see. Mafia, I want to get the Mafia 1 and 3. I have those on my wish list. So, Back for Blood. I played this game for 2 hours and what's this? Expansion? Okay. I like what I played on this game. It's very fun. I like it. I like it. Hawkeye Star Rail. I downloaded this game a couple of times, but I never played it. Horizon Zero Dawn. I played this game for like 3 hours, but of course they announced a remaster because of course they did, and I was thinking about getting it because it was like on sale for like $20-30 around there. I think it was $30. I was thinking about getting it, but I decided against it. But maybe one day I'll get it, or maybe it will come to PS Plus. I don't know. Detroit Become Human. I played for 17 hours. I love this game. I beat it. I was thinking about maybe getting the platinum trophy for it, but like, man, it would take a while to do, and like, I don't know if I have the time to do that. But like, I really did enjoy it. It's a great game. I really do love it. Let's see. Star Ocean First Departure R. It's on sale right now. Maybe I'll get it soon enough. How long does it go? I won't be able to get it. If it was like the end of the month, like or like the beginning until the beginning of next month, I might be able to actually pick it up again. But for now, I can't. But it goes on sale usually. But I played for like 25 minutes. I like when I played. New Replicant, played for 40 minutes, liked it, but again, it was on PS Plus. I also downloaded this game, but I never played it. I downloaded all the Star Ocean games. I just never played them. I only played the first one. Star Ocean, The Divine Force. Okay, Sid Meier's Civilization, I also downloaded. Didn't play. Days Gone, I downloaded but never played either. Especially, I'm kind of glad I did because there's a remaster now. I Am Bread, which this game I have downloaded several times, but I have not played it, even though I think it will be kind of cool. Because I've seen people play it before. Control, I would like to play this game because it's part of the universe of like Alan Wake, so I think that would be kind of cool to play it. World War Z I downloaded but never played. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 12, is that how you say it? 12, the Zodiac Age. This game made me fall asleep, but I kind of still want to get it because it's Final Fantasy and I like the other Final Fantasy games, even though again it also made me fall asleep when I was like playing it. Let's see, Assassin's Creed, I played for an hour. I didn't really care about it too much, but maybe I just need to continue it more. Skyrim, I played for like 5 minutes. Oh, no, 13 minutes, not 5 minutes. But still, it was really short because it crashed on me as soon as like I was like about to enter like the like not even like the very beginning. I was about to after you step out of that cart thing, like it crashed on me. So yay! You'd love to see that. Not really. Demon Souls. I played for like 41 minutes. I found it very hard, but I kind of liked it at the same time, but I haven't played it since, so. Okay, there's Outlast 2. Okay, there's the other Metro games. Yeah, that Dragon Quest I played for 44 minutes. I haven't wishlisted because it's another game where I'm like, I kind of liked it, but I also didn't really like care about it too much. But similar thing goes for the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom game, which it's only $30. Maybe it will go on sale sooner than because I kind of want to continue it, you know. Also, is that a robot? It looks like a skeleton of like a SpongeBob himself. Point Hospital, I played, I think, yeah, for 42 minutes. It's still on PS Plus, huh? Interesting. There's no PS5 version? Let's see. Kenna, this was on PS Plus, now it's not. 35 minutes I played. The Sly Collection PS Now, I did play this for like, is that showing up? For some reason, it's like, I think I've heard that PS3 is like kind of buggy as of late, something to do with streaming, like on here. But anyway, I also have Ape Escape 2 downloaded, but like, that's how I first played Sly 1, like through the PS3 collection. Let's see. That store. Okay, like these games, I remember. Okay, I have not played Bug Stacks. I remember thinking, like, oh, it'll be cool to play at some point, but I never did play them. The Title Goose game, that's cool to have it on here. I forgot this was a monthly game, because I've heard good things about it because of hacking, being on Switch, right? Stick of Truth, Forbidden West. Let's see, Uncharted, Kingdom Hearts 3, 2.8, but of course I have the disc, so that's fine. Alan Wake Remastered, Call of Duty Black Ops, Cold War, and then ending Extinction is Forever. Well, I think that's it for all the games that I started out the ones that like that I have played at least a little bit of, you know. Alan Wake Remastered, I'm glad I have that, so I could like start off the whole Alan Wake trilogy, the whole Alan Wake series at some point, you know, with like Control as well. Now before we go, there's also media, which I just have one thing, being Sony Pictures Core, which I have it here because it was like you got like free credits or whatever for movies because of PS Plus. So, wait, what's this? What the heck is this? Oh no, I didn't want to open it, no! So today we're going to be finally going over my Switch 2 video game collection as of 2026. So just a few things to note, that this is going to be a long video, so grab some popcorn because man, is it going to be a long one, because I have so many games on my Switch and now Switch 2 carrying over because of backwards compatibility. So yeah, let's just start talking with Animal Crossing New Horizons, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. What a mouthful. I was actually playing this right before I started making this video because I finally unlocked the ability to get the consoles for I was introduced in the new update 3.0, you know, where you can play like F-Zero or Pounded Pond within Animal Crossing if you have Switch Online. So yeah, I was playing some of that and like getting the consoles, some of them. I don't have every single console yet. I ordered the rest, and then yeah, so that's been fun, but it's been really nice to play the new update that came out for Animal Crossing. The Switch 2 edition makes the game look better, but like really it's not that much needed, but it is only $5, that update, so whatever, like the rest of it is free. Now moving on, we got Kirby Air Riders, which this game is pretty darn cool. I got it for Christmas. I got Christmas money and I was able to buy this game, and in some ways, I'm happy I got this game, don't get me wrong, but I kind of wish I also got like Donkey Kong Bonanza as well, because I bought other games besides this game. But I'm happy I got this game because it's really fun. I've been loving it. I've been still playing it pretty often. So yeah. Next up we got Tetris 99, which recently got an update. I don't know why it got an update, but whatever. I play this game. I've been trying to play it whenever there's a new event to go on, like to get a new theme. Of course, I've been missing out on some themes, but still, sometimes I still play it just because it's fun. And also for the Switch Online Platinum points, you get like points if you play an online game and back it up via the cloud thing. So I figure, this is a good game to like just jump in real quick. Like I don't even need to play it, I just jump in and then exit out sometimes. But it's a fun game, and I've been considering getting the DLC for it because it's like in offline mode, and it's very fun, the game. So yeah. Next up we got Mario Kart World, which recently got an update as well. Which I don't know why, there were like 4 games recently by Nintendo that got an update. 2 of the other ones include Pokemon Legends ZA, and I think Donkey Kong Bonanza, like I mentioned before. I don't know why these games got an update, like so close to each other, but Mario Kart World got an update to basically add team battles that are in Knockout Tour, which is kind of insane. I tested it out myself with a viewer of the channel, like privately, and yeah, it's kind of interesting how it works with Knockout Tour with the team. But yeah, Mario Kart World, it's a good game. I like it. It has its issues, but I'm happy I have it. I'm hoping there's like some free DLC that comes down the line where it adds new tracks, new characters, and I say free because I don't want to pay more money for this game because it's already an $80 game. I got it for $50 because of the Switch 2 bundle, but still, like, come on. Next up we got Hades, which this game I've also been playing a lot of, similar to Animal Crossing as of late. That's because I've been trying to like unlock everything, progress in the game, like unlock all the stuff you can with the darkness element or whatever, which are permanent upgrades for your character. So I've been trying to do that, and it's been pretty fun, I say. So, I mean, not else to say. Next up we got Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, which I've been hopping into this game recently to get some of the game clips that you guys have been seeing lately, because I'm pretty sure I've run out of game clips on my like Twitter or X account. So I've been getting like clips that I saved in Monkey Ball, like the replays. So I've been getting that, and that's what you've been seeing as of late. So yeah, but like otherwise it's a fun game, and I basically got everything I needed to in the game earlier, like a couple months ago. So yeah. Next up we got Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, which this game, Tears of the Kingdom in the Switch 2 Edition is actually pretty cool. It adds 4K, it adds the Zelda notes, and like the Zelda notes have been pretty cool. I've been trying to play it. I used to play it a lot with the Zelda notes, and I played it again recently, but I couldn't stay for too much longer with the Zelda notes just because, I don't know, I've been lately feeling like tired, like not like doing a lot of effort in making or doing long things, if that makes sense. Like basically making long videos or playing for a long period of time. I've been feeling like kind of like tired because of that. So I only played it for like 30 minutes recently, but still, it's cool to see the Zelda notes and have like extra like additional content in Tears of the Kingdom. It makes me want to actually re-get Breath of the Wild again. So next up we got Persona 3 Portable, which I have not played recently. I just re-downloaded it. And this game, this is my first experience with Persona 3, and I didn't really care about it until I played Reload, and then I'm like, oh my god, I get it. But I definitely want to continue Portable because of the female main character. That's who I selected, because that's the unique element about this game. It changes like a decent bit, so yeah, I need to continue this game. Next up, we got Xenoblade 2, which you guys know, I love the Xenoblade series. Xenoblade 2 is probably the weakest out of the entire series in many ways, but it's also the best in many other ways, in terms of the story at least. Not much else to say besides I re-downloaded it because I want to play it, like, to get like the not much stone stuff, to get the remaining items I need for the DLC. But yeah. Next up we got Mario Maker 2, which Mario Maker 2 is a great game. I totally recommend you guys get it because it's very fun. Endless levels, endless possibilities, endless fun. That's my motto for the game. Hashtag trademarked. Nintendo can't steal it. No, but really, it is very fun, and I am happy I have it. You know, it's a great game. I love it. Next up, we got Someone Night Dig, which this game is another game where I was playing it a little bit more recently, just to try to unlock the remaining stuff I need. Like there's some stuff I need to unlock in terms of like beating the game, and like an extra harder version, and then going again and an even harder version of that. But there's also some achievements I was trying to work on. I actually worked on one achievement I got down, or one memento, or whatever it's called in this game. There's also feats. Like, it's kind of confusing. They're like very similar, but they're different. The feats, the achievements slash the mementos. Anyway, I was playing it and it's pretty fun. But I already played a lot of it beforehand. But I wouldn't mind going back to it again. I mean, I did go back to it again recently, but I wouldn't mind going again, if that makes sense. Next up, we got Switch 2 Welcome Tour, which this game gets a lot of hate because it's a bit of a packet game, and I agree, but it's also worth $10. I played this game for like 10 hours, and it's pretty fun. Like, the mini games are really fun, although very challenging. The quizzes are kind of boring, but also they are interesting in many ways. Like, the quizzes are boring in terms of like, okay, you click A, like, you don't do much interacting, but like if you actually read them, then yeah, they're pretty cool in terms of like what you get out of the Switch 2, like what you learn about it. So yeah, I think it's well worth $10, you know, it's pretty fun. Next up we got Splatoon 3, which this game is amazing. I love Splatoon, the series, as Splatoon 3 builds upon the franchise in many ways, and I think it's the best game. It has a Switch 2 update, which makes it be in 4K. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like it. Now, Immortals Phoenix Rising, this game was like $5 for the gold edition on Christmas. This was one of the other games that got alongside Kirby Air Riders. Because I mean, like, can you ignore that deal? $5 for the gold edition, which includes like DLC for like extra story stuff. Like, that's insane. So yeah, I have it. I played it a bit on Switch 2, and it's fine. You know, it's not like enhanced on Switch 2 really. It's just playing the Switch 1 version, I think, in a more stable frame rate. But like, clearly the PS5 version, which was the version I was playing beforehand, because it was available on PS Plus, I think it's better, obviously, but like, this is not like a bad version of the game at all. Next we got Nintendo GameCube Switch Classics, or Nintendo Classics, whatever it's called. They changed the moniker, which I really need to play more of the GameCube games on Switch 2, like Wind Waker. Like, I had a good time playing that game. There's also Luigi's Mansion, the original one. Like, I definitely need to continue it, but I have not, sadly. I've been checking it out when your new games get added, you know, like Chibi Robo, for example. When that got added, I played it and it was fun, but I need to play more of it on my own. Now the Game Boy Advance, I also need to continue playing it on my own because there's a lot of games I need to play more of, like what am I thinking of? The Metroid games, you know, Metroid Fusion, Metroid, oh god, what was the other one called? Well, you know, Zero Mission, that's it. Okay, so yeah, I need to play those, continue that, because they're really fun. And the Game Boy app, I also need to continue, because my god, there's also some good games there I want to continue playing, but I have not, because I'm lazy. I don't know, I've been focusing on other games. I don't know what my excuse would be. Next up we got Geo Drifter, which this game is pretty cool. It took me a while to get into it properly because it's a Metroidvania and I'm very stupid when it comes to like trying to figure things out. I've been progressing in the game a decent bit, you know, like unlocking the upgrades. I need to get to new areas, you know, and do the Metroidvania thing. But it just took a little bit to figure out because again, I'm dumb. But it's pretty cool once I figured out like, hey, this is where I use this thing to go here, you know. Now, Monster Hunter Rise, I have it installed. It takes up a lot of space, though I guess it's one of the smaller games down on Switch 2, which is kind of crazy. It used to be like one of the bigger games on Switch 1. But I digress. This game is pretty cool. I have not played it recently, though. But that's why I haven't installed. I want to play it, you know, I want to play it more so. Now, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble was another game I bought alongside Kirby Air Riders for Christmas. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. Although, man, I prefer the menu and the UI of Banana Mania. Also it feels like a little bit slower to get into a level than in Banana Mania. I don't know, I just have some slight complaints, but it's still like overall a good Monkey Ball game. From what I played, I need to continue it. It actually has like a proper story mode, unlike Banana Mania, which was just like PNGs basically. This actually has animated stuff going in it, so you know I appreciate this game for that at least. Now, UFO 50 was, I think, the last game I got with my Christmas money. It was like on sale for like $20. It's usually only $25, but still it was like $5 off. And this comes with, guess what, 50 games. Like, that's insane. 50 games, like they're all different. They're based on like a classic style games, you know, like a Zelda style game or like a I don't know, Metroidvania stuff. Like, it's just really cool. So yeah, I need to continue it because I've only played like less than half of the games. So yeah. Pokemon Quest, I just haven't re-downloaded because I'm gonna be sorting off my virtual game cards, by the way, in this video. But like, I wanted it to be even, my layout of the Switch or whatever. So the Switch 2 layout, you know, like to have it all be, you know, full instead of it being like 3 and then like this be blank, this part right here. So yeah, I don't really care about this game. I just have it re-downloaded and also reinserted because why not, you know. Same thing goes for Coloring Book, which I have not used, although I am kind of interested to see how this is. I have not actually played it, I just downloaded it because it was like a free thing and I needed another game to be like, hey, so it doesn't like, so it looks even, the layout on my Switch 2. But I'm curious to see how it is, because I think I've heard decent things about this game, surprisingly enough. Now I got Stardew Valley Switch 2 Edition, which doesn't have, for some reason, a thing in between the Valley and the Nintendo thing, which is very weird. But I digress. I have not played, actually, this version of the game yet. But I definitely want to, because I've heard, well, one, it was, like, kind of buggy when it first launched. It launched on Christmas Day. I believe they fixed it. The guy that makes this game, he like fixed most of the issues, although I think there's still some issues with it. I don't think it's available yet, the Switch 2 edition in Europe, which is strange, but you know, I'm curious to see how it works on Switch 2, but I have not checked it out yet, sadly. Oh no, there is other games that I got for Christmas, my bad, we'll get to them in a bit. But we got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is Super Mario Bros. Smash Bros. Of course, this game is great. You know, I've been trying to get like the 9.9 intensity for all the characters in the game, and it's been kind of a struggle because I'm bad at this game. But like, you know, I've been making my way there. I have like all the characters had like at least 8 point something, so that's neat. I have all the DLC, so yeah, I mean, not much else to say about it. It'll be a Smash Bros. You guys should play it. Okay, now we got the Tory games, which these games are like $1 each, which is pretty cool. We got Tory's Panic Pack, which comes with like 3 very small games. I have not even played all of them yet. I played like 2 of them, but I have not played the third one. Tori 2 is a sequel that's way better than Tori 1 3D or Tori 3D, whatever. Um, but it's still, like, it kind of loses the charm of Tori 3D a little bit because Tori 3D is kind of like a spooky game in many ways. And like it kind of loses it here, along with like this one, but like still, you know, it's still a better game, Tori 2. There's also a Tori Saturn, which is like $5. Ooh, expensive. But I have not played that one yet because it is more expensive actually. But like, still, like it's cool to see these games that are starting off from the bottom with like, you know, like they're $1. You don't expect much, but like they're actually pretty fun for $1. So yeah. And then we also have BD here, which is made by the same people, but I have not played it yet. It's like a Donkey Kong Country style game. So yeah, I definitely want to get more games for this developer. Because there's also another game that's like a Kiwi 64, I think that's what it's called, Super Kiwi 64, which is like $2. So I definitely want to get that at some point as well, along with Tori Saturn. Now we got Cyberpunk 2077 here, which is the Ultimate Edition, and just like I feel like many people, I got this game when it was on sale for it was an error that was on sale for like $18, which was insane. I decided to pick it up because my god, like that's a steal for $18 for this game, like with the DLC. It was obviously a mistake, and then they fixed it, and then they lowered the price for Christmas time. I bought this right before Christmas, but like they fixed it to be like $40 something. But man, that deal was too good to pass up originally, and I'm happy I have it. Although it does take up a lot of space on this console. It takes up like 60 gigabytes, and then also there's like 20 gigabytes of like translating things for like the other languages. Like, oh my god, but hey, I mean, like, at least I have it. Next up, we got Trendsetter and Bastion, which are also made by the Hades people. I definitely want to check it out. I believe Trendsetter is like more so in the vein of Hades, where it's like a roguelike. Bastion is like slightly different, but I'm not completely sure. I could be wrong. I could be off base. But okay. Okay, actually, I just remembered something. Oh, okay, I'll bring it up in a little bit because we're getting to the games with Mega Man. But anyway, these games, I bought them because they were on sale for very cheap. They're like under $5 for both of them, so I figured why not. And I bought them along with the Tori games it was like an early Christmas gift from my mom's like boyfriend / my brother's dad or whatever. It's a complicated thing. Anyway, but I got Christmas money from him, like $50, so I bought these games, and I also bought the Mega Man Battle Network games, which is why I was like just thinking like, okay, I got these games for Christmas technically, but UFO 50 was the last game that I got for Christmas for like alongside Kirby Air Riders, if that makes sense. But like, anyway, with the Mega Man Battle Network games, they were like $25, you know, for both of them, and I wanted to get them because they're cheap, and you know, I love me Mega Man, and yeah, but I have not played them yet, sadly. Of course, I will play the Volume 1 first. I have to make sure I look at which one is Volume 1 again. It's this one. I would think that the blue one will be Volume 1, but I'm wrong. Next, we got Nintendo 64, Nintendo Classics. It's just another one where I'm like, I gotta play more of the games on here. You know, like Majora's Mask. That's like one that I've been meaning to, I've been meaning to continue playing for like a while. But I have not, so I gotta do that. F-Zero 99, I love this game. Apparently, it got like its last major update. I saw something about that, which was very sad. Recently, it didn't add like anything new. It just basically re-added the Frozen Tour thing. and that was it. So that's kind of sad that they got his last update. But overall, I love this game. It really deserves more attention because, man, is it great? My god. But it's so sad. Why the last update? Okay, next up, we got Sante, which it's a game, it's the original Sante game, and I played it for a bit because I wanted to see how it was, and man, is it a little bit rough. I played specifically the Game Boy Advance version of Sante 1 because it also has a Game Boy Color game version because it was the original version. I played the Game Boy Advance version and it didn't really seem that much different really, but still I played it and I thought it was fine, but I would rather play anything else, but I definitely want to continue it even though I was just trash talking it. Next up we got Super Mario Party Jamboree, which this game is pretty darn cool. I like it. I don't have the Switch 2 edition, and that's because the Switch 2 edition really doesn't improve the original main version of the game that much. It does in handheld mode, but that's it. I mostly play on docked, so yeah, that's kind of annoying. And like the extra functionality with the camera, I do have a compatible camera, but still, like it's like very low quality, and also I don't really feel the need to play it. Maybe one day I'll get it though. Maybe one day. Mutant Mudds collection. I have fully completed the Mutant Mudds games. I beat 1 and 2, and there's also a puzzle game which I could play, but I will plan to at least for most of the time. But like, still, it's really cool that I finally completed a game because usually I don't complete games. But Mutant Mudds is a great series. I love it. I hope to make a new one at some point. That would be cool. Oh, by the way, Seal Drifter is made by the Mutant Mudds people, in case that wasn't obvious, or you didn't know that. We also have Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 Plus, which this game is great. I love Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 Plus. I just said this full name again. I am lazy. I'm not gonna cut that out. Anyway, it's very fun. It's very addicting. I played it for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, but like still, it's very fun. And I'm happy I have it. I got it on sale for like $5 before, so yeah. And also Mutant Mudds was like on sale for like $2, so along with Seal Drifter. So yeah. Now Super Kirby Class. I was trying to get into this game again because of the fact that I saw Etsy, however you say his name, a YouTuber that's mostly Splatoon focused and also Animal Crossing focused. But he played this game a while ago, and I rewatched some of those videos that he did on Super Kirby Class, and I was like, you know what, I want to play it. But I've been having issues with Super Kirby Class and also Smash Bros. With online, where like the online is like, for some reason, like it doesn't work properly for me, like because of like I don't know why. It's like has something to do with my network being Verizon, because like it doesn't happen with other online games like Mario Kart World, for example. It works fine there, but like for Smash Bros and Super Kirby Class, that it has issues. Oh, and Nintendo Switch Sports too, for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. Next up we got Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, the movie, the sequel, no. But we got this game, which I played it again more recently after having not played it since like Christmas of like 2022 or something like that. And man, is it tough. I don't know what to do in the game. Well, I know what to do, I just don't know how to do it. I guess that should be the right way of saying it. Because man, is it like really? It's a tough game. It's a tough game, but I definitely want to try to continue it. You know, try to progress. Now we got Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1, and then I don't know where's the second one. It's probably, oh yeah, it's down there. But we got also Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. This is for the original Mega Man games, and like I love Mega Man, you know, I mentioned this before already, but I love it so much, and I'm happy I have these games, you know, Although it is strange that Mega Man X Legacy Collection is like a decent bit, like it's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 gigabytes or something. This is like 3 gigabytes, but still, like it feels like too big for these games. I feel like they should be smaller. We also got Inside and Limbo, which are made by the same people. And man, these are great games, even though they're very short, but they're also very cheap. They're like $1 each. You can find them on sale very often. So I totally recommend them because they're very fun and also very creepy at the same time. Steven Universe Save the Light and Unleash the Light. I don't know why the Steven Universe moniker is not on the Unleash the Light. That's weird. But I digress. These games are no longer on sale anymore. They're like not available at all. They're like delisted. So that's sad, but I mean, at least I have them right now and I can play them at any time. But man, I feel sad for the people that wanted to, that didn't get the chance to get these games originally, you know. Next up, we got Sante the Pirate's Curse and then Sante Risky's Revenge Director's Cut. I had not played these games yet because I wanted to. Well, I did play a little bit of a more modern Sante game, the one on the PlayStation, but like the one I showed off in that collection video. But I wanted to really play them in chronological order. So yeah, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna wait until playing Sante 1 to get to these games and then continuing the Sante game on my PlayStation. We also have Arcade Archives versus Super Mario Bros, which is a video game purchase I still regret to this day because it's like $8. But at the same time, it's a version of Mario Bros that I already have via the Switch Online service. So I really don't need it. So yeah, I still regret it to this day. Nilumbra, I don't know if that's how you say it, but this game only works in handheld mode. But it's pretty fun. I like it a lot. I believe I 100%ed it, or at least I beat it. So yeah, but like I have to, whenever I have to play it, I have not played it actually recently at all, but like whenever I do have to play it, I have to play it in handheld mode, which is a little bit annoying. I feel like it could have worked with like touch control, use like the second stick or whatever to instead of touch controls for this game, but I digress. Moving on, we got Lego Ninjago Movie, the video game, which I need to play more of it because I have not unlocked everything in this game, and I love the Ninjago series. And even though this is based on the movie, that came out, it also has a lot of fan service to the original show, which is very cool to see. So yeah, I definitely need to continue it, even though it's like takes up like 8 gigabytes. Like, oh my god. Next up we got Moonlighter, which is funny because there's a sequel for this game, but it's not coming out on Switch 2 or Switch 1 for that matter. It's coming out just on Xbox and PlayStation, I believe, and at Steam, a PC, whatever. But I don't know why, because the Moonlighter game is, I first heard about it on Switch, so it's kind of a shame to skip it on the platform, release the sequel, but still, like, this game is great. I love it. It's very fun. It's like an Animal Crossing / dungeon crawler / roguelike / management. Like, it's like a whole bunch of things together. It's really cool. Okay, now we got the Star Wars games. Star Wars Jedi 2, Jedi Outcast, and Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. I have not played these games too much, but I'm happy I got them because I like Star Wars. So, especially when I bought them at the time, I really like Star Wars then. So yeah, and I have not played them. They're a little bit clunky, but still, if I had to pick one that I prefer, it would be this one, Jedi Academy. This one is way more rougher, but still, I like it. I like that I got them, we also have the Dragon Quest games, which I kind of regret getting because now they have the HD 2D remakes, which is very annoying that I have the original versions of these games, but not the remakes. But, maybe, like, you could argue that it's good to have both, but, like, I just prefer the remakes, in all honesty, for anything in general. I prefer the remakes because it's like the better version, you know, arguably, for the most part, at least 99% of the time. Now we got Celeste here, which Celeste is a great game. I believe I 100% in it, or at least I've got it close to it. I beat the game, you know, and I've got it close to it. But I think maybe I also did do everything, but I'm not completely sure. But still, this game is great. I love Celeste. Very emotional, you know, it has a very deep emotional story. Like it's just really cool. Now, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, I have this also on PlayStation because it was a monthly game, which is annoying because I bought this game prior on the Switch. So, yeah, that's annoying, but I have not played it yet. But I've heard, you know, good things about the Stanley Parable, the original game, and this is like, it's a new version that adds new content, so, yeah, I'm curious to see how it is when I eventually play it. I'll probably play it on Switch, but I don't know. Maybe I'll play it on PlayStation. I don't know for sure. We got Mega Man 11, which I have installed, which is I don't know why. I guess because I have it installed because it's a small game. It's only like 1 GB or something like that, and it also has like some challenges, which is really cool. I like it when the Mega Man games like they don't just have like the main game, like they also have challenges, a good challenge mode. Mega Man X has a challenge mode, the Legacy Collection, but I don't really prefer it compared to the original Mega Man Legacy Collections. So yeah. Anyway, Mega Man 11. I need to continue playing it because. Well, I beat in the game, but like I have not checked out the challenges. I don't think at all. So, yeah, we also got Pokemon Home, which is just a transfer thing for hacking, you know, your Pokemon in like different games. Okay, we also got Undertale, which I have installed because it's a very small game. It's like less than a gigabyte, or like 200 megabytes or something like that. And yeah, I know it's very popular in this game. I have not played it yet, but I definitely want to. And we got Knights of the Old Republic, and then also we got Republic Commando, which these games are Star Wars games that I have played more so than the Jedi Knight games, but I still have not played them too much. I have not played them recently, but still I'm happy I have them, you know what I mean? Moving on, we got we got a few Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 5. I don't know Roman numerals, I apologize for that. Anyway, I'm slowly but surely getting the Final Fantasy games, all of them on Switch 2, I guess, now. But it's just taking a little bit because they are, I mean, they're not super expensive, but like for all of them, they are. Like if you want to add them all up, they're like $80 or whatever. So I've been slowly buying them one by one when they were on sale. So yeah. Next up we got Switch Sports, which I have fully completed everything in Switch Sports. I have gotten all the collections done. Finally, it took a while. It took several years, although to be honest, I haven't played for like a couple of those, like within those years, like a couple of months within them. But still, it took a while, but I finally did it, and I'm happy. Now, Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. This game, I think, is a little bit overhated. You know, it's a little bit overhated. I like it quite a bit. Isn't as good as NES Remix, no, but I don't think it's necessarily trying to be NES Remix, at least like 100%. Because it's just it's really fun. It's really fun to go for the times, like the speed run challenges. You know, kind of brought back that sense of speed running that I used to like for something like Mario Odyssey. You know, we got Among Us, which I have not played. Has this gotten an update? I'm not gonna test it out yet. But I have not played in a while. In fact, I rarely played it. I only got it because it was like $5 when it first came out. But I didn't really play it. I only played it for a little bit. But maybe I'll continue playing it, you know, and get more into it because, you know, it's a very popular game. We also got Scribblenauts Mega Pack, which this is a game that has like 2 games in one, right? But I have not played it, but like it's like drawing based and you can kind of create your own things, I think, in this game. I have not played it, so I don't really know for sure, but I know it's drawing based. That's a guaranteed. But yeah, I have not played it yet, but I definitely want to. Same thing goes for Spirit Finder or Spirit Farer, however you say it. Have not played, along with Ghost Story. Have not played, but you know, I got them when they were on sale, along with Scribblenauts. So I figured why not, and I've heard good things about them. And with Ghost Story specifically, I want to play it so I could get to Sports Story, which I don't know, have they fixed it yet? Sports Story, I assume they have, because I think that game was like buggy or something like that. So yeah, actually, do I have that wish listed, Sports Story? I don't remember. I guess we'll see. I could see it later. Anyway, we got Sonic Mania here, which is a great game. I love Sonic Mania. It's very fun, and it's probably the best Sonic 2D game, at least. It's probably, is that controversial? I don't know. Sonic games are usually controversial, no matter what way you slice them. We got Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, which this game I want to play, but I want to wait until I play Yooka-Laylee, the first game. And now there's a remake or something of the first game, which I want to play that before I get to this game, because there's like references to characters or whatever. Although, maybe I guess I don't need to, you know, I guess we'll see, we'll see. Shadow Light, which this game is pretty cool. I played a little bit of it. It's a Ubisoft game, but it's actually a good Ubisoft game that doesn't follow like the typical Ubisoft formula. So yeah, I definitely need to continue it, but I have not, so sadly. Anyway, we got Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2, which this one takes up like 8 gigabytes, which is why I don't have it installed. Because like, oh my god, why is it so massive, the size of that? But also it also has like the weakest Mega Man games in general. Probably, at least out of like the main series that I like, which is Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man ZX. Probably has the weakest. Mega Man Zero as well. Out of all those games, but still, like they're still fun to be had. You know what I mean? We got Lego Brawls, which this game is pretty cool. It's like Smash Bros, but for Legos. I had Ninjago characters, and it's pretty neat. I like it a lot. We also have Portal, which I've only played a little bit of. Not played too much of it though, and when I did play it, I got a little bit stuck in like the first level because I'm an idiot again. But it's still fun. It's still fun for what I played. I got Star Wars The Force Unleashed, which I think might be the best Star Wars game, at least out of the ones that I have bought in, you know, on the Switch. Like I would argue like Jedi Fallen Order is like better, but like, you know, in terms of the Switch releases, I think it's the best one. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. I like it. I mean, not much else to say just because I have not played too much of it. And like, as you can see, as we're going down the list more, I have either not played these games for the most part, or I have, and it's only for a little bit. So it goes for Crypto the Necrodancer. I have not played it, like, at all, but I have all the DLC for it. There's like, what? A Hitsua Miku, isn't there something like a DLC for her for this game now? But I haven't. So I also have Monster Hunter. Also, man, it's starting to rain a lot outside. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I have background music, so you guys can't hear it, but like it's starting to rain a lot. It's gonna be raining a lot for like the next few days. Anyway, next we got Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which this game is pretty cool. Like it's pretty, like it was very, very cheap. Like it's very massive in terms of its content. But it's also, I guess, massive in terms of its gigabyte size because it's 10 gigabytes or something like that. But I still have it installed, and yeah, I'm happy I have it, but I have not played it too much. I only played it a little bit. Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope. It's a pretty good game. I like it, but I have not continued it. I've only gone through like, I don't even know, not even part way through, like 1/3 the way through it. So yeah, I need to continue it because man, it's fun. It's fun. Okay, next up we got the Xenoblade games, Xenoblade 3 and Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition. Which, man, I'm really happy I have all the Xenoblade games available on my Switch/Switch 2. Because like I just love this series so much, and I definitely want to have Xenoblade 3 installed on here. Maybe I'll get rid of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate or something to make room for the game. But yeah, I'm really happy. I have them, most of them installed at least. At least I can play them at any time, anywhere. There's like the Switch original tagline. Anyway, we got Final Fantasy VII, the original one, not the remake, which is available on Switch. Now, excuse me, it's available on Switch like today, as of today, the remake. So that's cool. But yeah, I not played it too much, but I definitely want to continue it. Because when I played it's pretty fun. Now, Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc Anniversary Edition, I have not played at all. I definitely want to though, because I have the other Danganronpa games as you'll see later on. But I want to start off with the first game because it makes the most sense to start off with that first game, right? For most things, this makes sense. We got Persona 5 Royal, which I've heard doesn't run the best on Switch 2, like specifically in handheld mode. I have not tested it out myself yet, but still, I mean, I'm happy I have it installed, and like I like what I played of the game on Switch 1, and I definitely want to continue it on Switch 2, even though I've heard not great things about it. We got Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, which runs really well on Switch 2 because of in handheld modes like 1080p, which it was like a bug originally on Switch 1 because the screen is 720, but now it's perfect for Switch 2, so that's cool. And it has a lot of content, so yeah, I definitely need to continue it. We also got Persona 4 Golden, which I've not played also on Switch 2, but I definitely want to continue it because I played a decent bit of it along with Persona 5 Royal. I need to continue it though. We got Pokemon Unite, which I'm guessing actually has an update, but I'm not gonna test it out yet. But I like this game. It's very, I don't know. I'm tired of seeing it in terms of like the Pokemon percents when it gets shouted out. But still, like, whenever, you know, there is new content for it, I'm still happy because, like, it means that it's still going on, but also at the same time, I'm annoyed by it. It's very weird, a weird, confusing thing to feel about this game, but I like it a lot. The only major problem I have, besides the fact that it keeps being brought up in, like, Pokemon percents, is the fact that, you know, its menu sucks, like, so much. It sucks. Why is the menu horrible? Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Classics. I don't think there's many games, but like there's still some games I want to continue playing on here. Just like the other systems that I showed off earlier. Suka game, I have all the DLC for this game, every single one, all the skins. Yes, I'm crazy, but like the skins were like only $1 each. So, whatever. There's a sequel to this game, Suka Game Planet. I have not bought that yet, but I want to. There's also DLC for that, a space skin, which I'm definitely gonna get that. My god, I'm addicted to getting the skins in Suka Game. Why? I don't know, I'm crazy, but in terms of like the actual new game, yeah, I definitely want to get the sequel, you know. We got Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, which is a game that I like. I like this game a lot. I played it a couple of times in handheld mode, and it's pretty fun, but I need to continue it. Same thing goes for Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. Both of these are definitive editions, and they're right next to each other. Interesting. But I played it for a little bit, but I have not continued it. But I need to. Next up we got Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Classics. Which same thing goes for the other apps. You know, there's games I want to continue playing, but I have not because laziness, I guess. We got Mega Man Zero's ZX Legacy Collection here, which I need to continue because I have played all the Zero games, but not the ZX games. I played only a little bit of ZX, the first game, so I need to continue that. We got Final Fantasy VI, which I actually have played. The other Final Fantasy games that, you know, besides 7, like 1 and 5, I don't know if that's how you say it again, I have not played. But 7 and then of course 6, yeah, I have played at least a little bit of, but not too much. So I can't really give much of an opinion besides I like what I play, but I need to continue it. Crosscode here, it's a great game. I need to continue it with the DLC because I really like the main game. It was very fun and very introspective, if that's the right word to use. Hollow Knight, I'm waiting to continue playing this game because there's going to be a Switch 2 update down the road in 2026 at some point, and guess what, it's 2026. So I'm waiting for the update to come out for Switch 2. Next up we got Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition, Final Fantasy 8, and Final Fantasy 9. Which, why is Final Fantasy 8 labeled remastered? I don't know why. Aren't these all technically remasters? But I digress. They're all Square Enix games that I liked but have not continued. So not much else to say. But I want to continue more games. I'm just so lazy and also so tired, and also I'm focused on other games, and also I have other consoles. Like, there's a lot of excuses I give, but really, I want to continue these games, like, truly, you know? Next up, we got Nintendo 64, Nintendo Classics, but sure, 17 Plus app, which, I don't think this actually has any games that are interesting for me right now, like the other, classic apps. Of course, if they add, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day, then that would be cool, but otherwise, yeah, I don't think there's anything that noteworthy here for me to play. Pokemon Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet is great on Switch 2. I played it a little bit on Switch 2, and it definitely runs better, but there's still like pop-in or something like that. There's still like with the characters like popping up out of nowhere, but it runs better, way better on Switch 2, and that makes me a happy boy. Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, which this game is great, but man, I want to switch to an update for it. That'll be really nice. But at the same time, it still runs really well on Switch 2. And yeah, I need to continue it because I've gotten almost everything in this game, but there's still some things I'm missing. Some stuff I need to get to truly 100% it, but for right now, I'm almost there. You know, we got Kirby Fighters 2 now. Which this game, man, is dead. There's like barely any people playing it, but I got it anyway because the roguelike element is pretty cool, and yeah, it's very fun for what I played, although I can't really play it with others because, man, again, it's so dead. Next up we got Sonic Origins, which has all the classic Sonic games, and I played through them all. But I need to do the challenges because the challenges are actually pretty fun in this game. But I have played through the main games and they're pretty cool. Next up we got Children of Morta, which is made by the Moonlighter people, and this is a great game. This is like a roguelike game. I have not continued it in a while, but I definitely want to continue it at some point. Next up we got Ninjala, right? Which this game is basically like a Splatoon-like game, but free to play. I think it's still going on. I don't know if it's still getting updates, but it's still going on, I think. I could be wrong though. But yeah, it's pretty cool for what I played, from what I remembered, but I haven't played it in like a while. Like, this is the game I haven't played in forever. Next up we got Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which this game is pretty cool, and it runs like at 60 frames a second on Switch 2. But I bought it again because I had it before physically, but I decided to get it digitally because it's always on sale for like very cheap. Because it's a Ubisoft game technically, not made by Nintendo. So if it was made by Nintendo, it would like rarely go on sale. But because it is a Ubisoft game, it goes on sale a lot, and yeah, I'm happy I have it again. We got a Koromon, is that how you say it? It's like a Pokemon-like game, which is a pretty cool game for what I played, but again, had not played it too much, sadly. The Messenger, same thing, had not played it too much, but I want to. Same thing goes for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. So much so, I like this game actually so much, even though I have not played it, but I want to get the other Phoenix Wright games, you know? Next up we got Pokemon Cafe Remix, which this game is pretty cool, but it can only be played in handheld mode, which is a little bit annoying. Again, why not have like a thing with the stick where you can like use it for stuff like I suggested with the other game. Then whatever, right? It starts with an N, that game. Okay, next up we got these collections here, because I love collections and games. We got Contra Anniversary Collection, Castlevania Advance Collection, and Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Like I love all these collections. I love any collection really. Give me multiple games and I'll buy it, pretty much. Because it's just multiple games, like that's just really cool, you know? I have not played these games too much, but still, I'm happy I own them, you know? We got Namco Museum now, which I really like that this has a couple classic Namco games, and we got Pac-Man, Dig Dug, and they're pretty cool. I can definitely see why they could be addictive for some people, you know? Okay, nearing the end here, but we got Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring The Legend of Zelda. Oh my god, what a mouthful of a name. It's almost as bad as the Nintendo Switch 2 editions for like Mario Party, you know? But yeah, this is a Zelda game that's also Crypt of the Necrodancer, and it's pretty cool, a cool combination, but I have not played it too much. I believe I've gotten like I'm near the end, maybe. I'm not sure, but like I made some decent progress, but like I need to continue it. Kirby's Dream Buffet is a great game that like no one is really playing, although it is more populated than Kirby Fighters 2, so at least there's that. But man, I still wish more people were playing it. We got Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I need to continue playing this game because I mean I played it originally and I got like almost 100%. But then I deleted my save data, so then I bought it again so I could like replay it and then like get my save data back. But I need to continue it. Maybe I'll play it more on my own while I'm like listening to videos so I can you know, get Pokemon and stuff like that. We got Portal 2, which I need to continue playing Portal 1 before I play Portal 2, right? I mean, that makes the most sense. Sega Genesis, Nintendo Switch Online, they have not updated this to be the Nintendo Classics moniker, although I don't think it would make sense to be Nintendo Classics, but I don't know what they'll do. Are they still call it Nintendo Switch Online? Maybe? But yeah, this app has not been updated in a little while, though it was updated more recently. A fun fact to be like, have more games, but like it rarely gets updates, which is a shame because I think this actually has some of the best selection of the Switch Online apps, you know, in my opinion. We got Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is a great game. I know there's Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, the Switch 2 edition, but for some reason they separated the player base again, where you can play the original Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 with like the Switch 2 edition game online. You know, like I don't know why you can't do that. But I digress because I have the original one, and I could still find some people online here, but like I just need to continue it for the story. That's like the main thing I bought it for, the story, because the story is pretty cool. Okay, now we got Solo Knight Pocket Dungeon, which is a puzzle game in the Solo Knight universe, which I love. I really enjoyed this game a lot. We also got Treasure Trove here, which has all the Solo Knight games, which is also really cool. It's so massive, these like games. especially the Treasure Trove. But like they're also just so good, and I'm happy I have them. I need to continue them. Specifically, I need to continue like all the campaigns for Treasure Trove. Like I need to continue Plague Nights thing. I completed Solo Nights, but I need to continue Plague Nights and then do the other two campaigns. Pocket Dungeon I have 100%ed. I'm pretty sure, at least I've beaten the game, you know. So yeah. Next up we got Axiom Verge, which is a game that I like. It's like a Metroidvania, but I need to continue it. But I have not, played it in a while. I want to get Axiom Verge 2 actually. It's on sale right now, but I don't have money for it. Okay, now we got the Bib Trip Runner games, Bib Trip games. We got Runner, Void, Fate, Core, Beat, and Flux. I have them all. I kind of wish they were all one app, one application, but I digress. It's still cool to have them. Even though I have not played them yet, I want to check them out. Oh, we got Mega Man Legacy Collection, the first one, which this is the smallest in terms of like the storage size. It's like 300 megabytes or whatever, which is why I have it always downloaded, because like, it has the challenges too where I can play them at any time. It's pretty cool. And then we got Ukulele, the original game, which I feel like I should play the remake, but I don't know, maybe I should play this game. I'm not sure. I feel like the remake would be the better way to go. But yeah, I mean, like, this is the original version of the game that we've had for a while. So I don't know. I mean, I do have that discount. It's like for owning this game, I have like a 30% discount on the remake, so that's nice. Okay, next up we got, these games are for my brother, because he had his own Switch for a while and he transferred over to the Switch 2, to have everything together. We got Asphalt Legends Unite, Car Racing Highway Driving Simulator, Real Parking Drive Sim Speed Traffic Deluxe 2022. Oh boy. And Car Parking Madness. I don't know anything about these games because they're, again, my brother's. I believe this one is free. These ones he paid for like a little bit of money. I don't know. Knights of the Old Republic 2, which is a game I have not played yet, but I bought because I'm like, oh, there's gonna be adding new content for this game, new DLC, and then the DLC was canceled, so that was kind of annoying, but I still wanted to keep the game because I still heard good things about it, We got Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Anniversary Edition, which I have not played, or In the Will of the Wisps I have not played because of the first game, along with the Danganronpa and the Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair Anniversary Edition have not played. But there we go, guys, except not really, because we got my virtual game cards here. We got the games that are not loaded on well, where is it? Filter by not loaded on any system. We got Deltarune Chapters 1 and 2, I have it here, and that's because of symmetry to make this all work, to be all lined up. So yeah, Deltarune, I want to play it, but like I also need to play Undertale first. I know they're not like technically like a direct sequel from one another, but still. Okay, now we have software that I have hidden, which I need to sign in, so hang on for a moment. Okay, here we are. We got Fortnite for the Switch 2, which I played a little bit of, and yeah, it is a good version of Fortnite, but man, I prefer the PS5 version. We got the global test ride for Kirby Air Riders. We got the Dragon Strike demo. We got Star Wars Hunters, which is dead now. This game does not exist anymore. We got the downloadable content for Sonic Colors Ultimate. We also have a lot of downloaded content for other games, like Luigi's Mansion 3, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We got the Splatoon 3 Splatfest World Premiere, demo. We got Fall Guys here, Mario Strikers Battle League, First Kick, which, yeah, we got Crunchyroll, which does not exist anymore. Funimation, I don't think exists anymore. Switch Sports, Online Playtest, Twitch, which doesn't exist anymore. We got a lot of stuff that just don't exist anymore on Switch or Switch 2. We got Age of Calamity, downloaded content, Pac-Man 99, software and DLC, which RIP, you can't play it anymore, I don't think. We got Pokemon TV, doesn't exist anymore. Dragon Quest Builders 2, DLC, there was DLC? Oh yeah, I guess there was. Jump Rope Challenge, which is a very simple game that you're supposed to like use to like help you practice jumping, you know, but like you can just cheese it very easily. The Ninjala exclusive Ninja Club, which is a demo thing. A Hat in Time downloadable content. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, downloadable content. Warframe, which doesn't work anymore on Switch. We got YouTube, which does not work on Switch 2. I'm waiting for the Switch 2 update, please. We got Splatoon 2, downloadable content. We got Dark Souls Remastered Network Test version. Doesn't exist, the version anymore. Paladins, which I don't think also doesn't work anymore. Although it could not, I don't know for sure. We got the DLC for Breath of the Wild. Which I'll probably re-download again when I, re-get this game eventually. Okay, Fortnite for Nintendo Switch, which you can't, for some reason you can't play the Switch 1 version of Fortnite on Switch 2. I feel like that's kind of annoying, just to test things out. Like, you can't do that. Anyway, Mario Tennis Aces Online Tournament Demo, and we got the ARMS Global Test Punch. But that is it for all the games that I have played on my Switch. That's everything, actually. Actually, no. There was like a demo. There was like a demo for some thing. It was not there. There was like a demo that I have played before for like some sort of game. But whatever. Who cares about that game? It was like, I didn't really care about it anyway. It was like a very small game. But besides that, that's almost everything, I guess I should say, that I played on my Switch. So, or Switch 2 now. Well, that's gonna be it for this compilation video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, play some Xenoblade, and I'll catch you all next time for another video. Peace. Bye, everyone.